Gorilla greetings, everyone, and welcome to a wonderful session of Pterrordale.
Tori, those prosthetics.
Yeah, looking great, Tori.
I'm playing Dallin for Halloween.
Unfortunately, Tori couldn't be here this evening, but we do have a special guest. Welcome back, Dallin. Thank you for joining us for a 2024 Pterrordale. You missed the last one, but you're here for this one. Last time we had Bridget in with us. And
that's fun. She's a great RPer.
Yeah, we awesome. That one also ended up being a 3-shot, so let's try and keep it to one if we can.
Yeah.
But welcome back to you, and happy Halloween, because this is coming out on Halloween, if everything goes according to plan, which it always does.
Cool. Jinxed it, man. Oh, no.
We're already off the rails. It's fine. It's all good. Scott, you're looking dapper as...
I'm Alan McMichelson.
You're playing your character tonight, yeah.
And I had to get this shirt.
I love it.
It was fantastic.
Perfect.
I am not a Death Eater. I should point that out. Definitely not. Don't condone that. I am a generic cultist. Yeah.
Cultist for the Lich generic.
Yes.
Generic apostrophe ick.
Yeah, well, most Liches just have wizard names, which are basically like medicine names, so it works out fine.
There's a Lich like named Basic.
Yeah, but it's B-A-Y apostrophe C-I-A-K, yeah.
S-I-K or something like that.
Yeah. Dallin,
I am a race car pit crew guy.
Alrighty.
But for my character,
we believe.
You'll find out later.
Yes, we will see that in just a moment here. And Preston, what's
So,
did you not get the memo? Or...
What's going on?
let me paint you a picture.
I bet that was so cheesy.
So good. It was just a happy little transition, that's all.
Happy little transition. You know, my beard's broken.
Let's see. Is that your beard or mutton chops?
All the above.
You got a beard on a beard, bro.
Yep, I got beard on beard action.
That was painted by Preston?
Actually, this one was painted by my dad.
Oh, cool.
He, I was going to take one of my paintings, but my wife has mounted them permanently to the house.
Ooh.
You're
off the fridge. You're off the fridge and you're on the wall, dude. Good job.
But it's still
Did you go to your kids and say, "Ha! I made it!
Like, beat that,
Suckers!"
Yeah.
All right.
We're
gonna
give your kids
have
some, trauma.
A happy little D&D game.
Let's just have a happy little adventure.
Yes. Everything's about to get really happy. That is my plan here. All right. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more fun content.
For you guys,
You're on the wrong side this time.
No, the links are down here.
Yes. Don't forget to join our Patreon if you want to see these episodes a couple days early. We got some extra bonus content on there. We'll give you a... No, I'm not going to promise anything. That's a bad idea. That's a way
we'll
not to do something.
Vague.
Yeah,
Bob Ross
maybes, yes.
Striptease. No, I'm just kidding.
And then, of course,
You'll draw. Bob Ross will draw a striptease. How about that?
the thrill will pull him
It would be a
beyond the
strip
grave.
steak teasing me.
And then thank you to Syrinscape, which I need to pull up here. So just imagine I'm doing a sound effect right now, but they do provide fun sound effects. They're not sponsored, but we just love them and having them here.
Ooh.
Thank you. Perfect.
Thanks, Syrinscape.
Yeah, wonderful.
That was definitely not me.
You know the werewolf by now.
Instead of werewolf by night, it's werewolf by now.
Werewolf by now.
Werewolf. I got bit like 3 days ago. I should be a werewolf by now.
But let's go ahead and get into tonight's game. But first, I think our usual video atmosphere is not going to cut it. So let's change it up a bit. And there we are. Welcome back to Pterrordale, everybody. For those of you who don't remember, because it is just once a year that we come to this place.
What he means is us.
Yes, everybody.
Us.
Pterrordale is a hotspot for supernatural activity, a la your typical shows like Buffy or Supernatural. Well, Supernatural is kind of all over the place, so not quite that one. But
So
it's
are we.
perfect.
Twin Peaks.
It is kind of supernatural.
Yeah. Twin Peaks, exactly, yeah.
Have you seen how she dances
Scooby-Doo.
in the third one?
Oh, Scooby-Doo is the best description of Pterrordale that I think.
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
But like in the best way.
Yeah.
Like all the
good
best parts
ways,
of it.
yeah. But it is a town where the adults kind of turn a blind eye to all the happenings, and the children, who all seem to gain the ability to see or manipulate the forces of the unknown in some way, try to defend the town against evil pretty much every week. New villain every week. Wonder how. Wonder why.
Wonder Woman.
Last year, because it was 3 sessions technically, the party met a couple new kids in town, Maggie May and Mabel, and they discovered that a kid who was working at an arcade, I don't know if you remember his name.
Not a goat. His name was Johnny Rocket.
Andy Taggart.
Yes, Andy, good old Andy, had been manipulating both magic and technology together to bring video game creatures out into the real world. And
yeah, that's what you missed.
Yeah, you missed video game day.
We fought giant real life versions of Pokemon.
Oh my gosh.
Mario Brothers, analogs.
Space Invaders.
Non-TM versions.
Oh, yeah, of course, yes, absolutely, yep.
Sonic.
Yeah, no, there was
Sonic
Sonic.
analog. Wasn't? I thought there was a Speedster.
No, so he did. Part of his plan, he did take the souls of 4 cheerleaders and put them into like digital elemental creatures, which are still around, by the way. Sass has kind of adopted them into the fold, as they do with
we
most.
didn't kill them or anything.
Yeah, they're basically like their own little magical girl team now.
Magical girl transformations and everything.
Yes. And what about Andy though? You guys managed to talk him down from doing his dastardly deeds and put him kind of in a probationary status. But it seems like a couple weeks after that, a couple weeks have passed, and he's kind of disappeared, gone into the wind.
Okay.
Bryce doesn't seem too concerned. If you remember, Bryce, he's the head
of SAS.
But he has said that he'll be on the lookout for him, and not for you guys not to worry. Don't you worry about blank. He'll worry about blank. So. But tonight, we are actually going to begin not with children, but with an adult. I should have warned you about this sooner.
You're the only adult here. Good luck.
Yeah, we are deep in the forests outside of Pterrordale. Just outside.
Never
barely.
trusted an adult.
I think I had a name for the forest, but I cannot remember what it was. So we'll just call it
Spookydale.
Spookydale Forest. It technically belongs to the next town over, which is a very nice town and has nothing wrong with it
it's
whatsoever.
Iceland, Greenland all over again.
Yes.
It's Pawnee and
Yeah.
Eagleton.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is, right? Like, everybody goes to Spookydale because that's where all of the mysteries happen. There's all sorts of haunted houses there and everything. And that's probably what drew your character kind of in the area. But rumor has it that Pterrordale's where the actual action happens. So you're just... But you can't really afford a motel.
All right.
You just are kind of slumming it outside in the forest.
Roughing it in the forest?
As you do. Go ahead and describe your character here.
All right, so Buck Calhoun is a he's like a Nevada desert cowboy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, you get the picture. He's really good at...
Not like full cowboy...
Like almost pretend cowboy.
Like outskirts of Vegas cowboy.
Yeah, like that kind of cowboy. Like,
gotcha.
He is technically... He could tie some cool knots. He knows his way around a gun and things like that, but I don't know. I wouldn't trust him around your kids, probably, which is sad for you guys. It's going to get him into some trouble.
Yep.
He's not very responsible.
He is a famous author.
He is a famous author.
Yeah.
He writes books about his encounters with aliens and other paranormal entities. He's probably got, I don't know, 25 published, maybe sold about that many copies.
I actually have a few of his most famous ones here. UFO Cowboy, Lasso versus Saucer, and his most famous ones is, of course, Riders of the Midnight Sky.
Yep. That's probably the one your mom has.
I was confused that one with Cowboys versus Aliens.
Yeah, a lot of people do. That's kind of what he was going for.
Did he do that after Cowboys versus Aliens? Or?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
He very much was just a normal guy, and then he saw that movie. He's like,
yes.
That's my
perfect.
This is my personality now.
For the purposes of D&D, he's a ranger with a 2-level fighter dip.
Okay.
Just for some fun action surgy stuff. He will use a bow, statistically, but he's got a rifle. Okay, but it's just going to be a longbow.
Okay, perfect.
And he has like this jean jacket that looks like it's been smoked in way too much. Like the fur is like yellowy almost, real gross. He's got a big old stoogie, just cowboy hat, and he's got a pair of like night vision goggles dangling around his neck. Mm-hmm. You never know when you're gonna need them. That's him.
And in fact, that is kind of the situation that we find ourselves in tonight. Just a second here. I was going to try and grab a sound set.
And the night vision goggles are actually the goggles of night, in case you're wondering. So
it gives you dark vision and stuff. Yeah. Cool.
Scott, is the modern one in the sci-fi one? Like the modern stuff?
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't know. I've only really messed with the fantasy, and there might be in the sci-fi when you can open it and see.
Go ahead and just put on some night ambience here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's a nice calm night. Just another. You probably hunted a buck, and you've already dressed it, and you're making a little bit of jerky over here. You're having some venison stew over there, kind of thing.
The carcass has a tutu on it because he's dressing it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Bobber ass. Get out of here.
Trying to make a lighthearted of our spooky game. When you hear
gore and viscera everywhere,
gunshots off in the distance, 1 or 2 is not uncommon in the forest tonight. It's still dangerous, but obviously, like, hunters do night hunting all the time. But this seems like a lot of rapport. That is that what it's called? Rapport? Like when a machine gun goes off, isn't it called a rapport? Isn't that a anyway? It might be. I might be blowing smoke here, but so is Buck, so that's okay. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
There's a lot
like
of
a
shooting.
repetition.
Yeah.
blanks.
Okay. Buck will immediately
It's called.
be on edge.
Okay.
From that.
Yeah. Is he heading towards the sound, or is he just kind of hunkering down where he is?
I think he'll kind of like plant his ground a little bit, kind of like, I'm safe here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine if they try and take something from me. I got Old Faithful on my back.
Okay, perfect. That's a great name for the guy. So after a little bit, you do hear other sounds as well, explosions, kind of weird humming noises and flashes, and a couple like roars here or there, and then things die down a little bit. And then you hear the sound of a electric generator going, and soon enough, just off in the distance, as basically as far as you can see, a bunch of lights start blaring to life, like somebody is setting up a lot of stadium lighting over there. But there doesn't appear to be any gunfire any longer.
I will take out my trusty little notebook, start
You're
writing some notes. Yeah, let's go find some blues clues. And then I will kind of write down a couple ideas, like, I heard some gunshots, white lights flashing, question mark, perhaps a good yarn, question mark.
Okay.
UFO, question mark? Then put it away.
UFO. That's at the end of every page we flip through. It goes back through his notes, and every single page has UFO at the end of it. Okay. So if you don't investigate, the night will pass without any sort of issue.
Okay.
The next morning, you wake up probably bright and early, get everything packed up, and as you are heading down the trail out, you see several black SUVs heading down the mountain pass, basically in front of you.
Wow, you must be onto something. All right, and I'll just kind of follow as far off as I can without being spotted, but just kind of go the same direction they are.
And sure enough, they are headed in the direction of Pterrordale, so pretty much serendipitous there. But we're going to go ahead and cut over to Pterrordale itself, and a rare day in Pterrordale for the children who live there and go to school there. The weekend, very rare days. Once every, only 2 days out of the week. That's rare. Okay, uncommon maybe.
True.
So it is Saturday morning.
Might think it's mythical or
the
legendary,
day off,
like
yes.
like snow days.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll start, and it is actually probably late November at this point. So snow is not quite yet hit, but the season of shopping is in full swing at this point. We're not quite to Black Friday yet, but it is definitely drawing near. Alan, what does Alan do on a Saturday morning?
Roll out of bed late.
Obviously.
As you do. And first thing I do in the morning is walk over to the computer, log in, check my podcast stats. You gotta make sure that you're following the analytics just in case.
In case it goes from 5 to 6.
Yeah, all right. 4 new subscribers.
All right.
Oh, great day.
Yeah. At this rate, I'll be at 500 in a couple years.
So relatable.
And then I'll head down the stairs and call Mom. Are you here?
There is no answer from your mom, as usual. There is a note on the counter. It's kind of like, usually your mom gives you a, hey honey, here's where I am, be good today, blah blah blah. I'll be at work all night. This time it is just a, Alan, clean your room, Mom. And then it actually has a list of 3 or 4 other chores down beneath it. All written very hastily, outside of your mom's usual scope of handwriting.
Well, you know what?
It's not even on it's on an envelope. Old mail.
I wonder if she's under some sort of mind control.
Oh, would you go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw now that you mention that?
We're already rolling dice.
Yep.
Oh boy.
That's a 9.
Hey, you're good.
That doesn't sound. a 9 doesn't sound like I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine.
But yeah, I'm like, oh, she might be under some kind of mind control.
Grab the tinfoil.
Okay, I'm gonna save this for later just in case. Basically, it's my teenage way of getting out of doing my chores on the weekends. Mom, I didn't know you were actually serious.
This isn't your usual
thing.
How do I know this was even you?
Yeah. Maybe it was someone taking over your brain.
Yep. The brain slugs from the brain slug planet.
And I'm going to get myself something quick to eat, just probably throw a Pop-Tart in, and then as I head out the door, I'm going to pass our little bookshelf in the hallway and look over and see a whole shelf dedicated to Buck Calhoun's books, and I'm just gonna go. Mom.
There are 2 different versions of Riders of the Midnight Sky. One of them is the first edition that has a really weird error in it that kind of changed the whole story just because of one word.
Re-released it.
Yeah, and so he had to re-release it with the actual correction and
I got sued for libel or something.
Yeah,
to re-release it.
It was 99% plagiarized, and changing that one word dropped it down to 2%. It's weird.
There's a photo on the back that's intentionally blurry, and it's just a homeless guy with an alien head on.
Yeah.
So that's most of his stuff.
And I'm sitting there and I'm just hey, that one's kind of new. She's got the latest, whatever his latest book is. I'm well, if I need a laugh, and I toss it in my backpack, and head out the door.
It's the good, the bad, and the unexpected.
That might be the title of tonight's episode too.
Good, bad, unexpected.
And then I'll head over to the monster machine, and I'll knock on the window in my. I have a special knock to wake Big B up to make sure that he doesn't attack me. And
then you hear.
I open the door and I have one of those Costco size things of honey, and I slide it back, and then I get in, and then come on,
and right as you're about to leave, your phone dings.
Yeah, and I have an old flip phone because they can't track those, right?
So this video message that you received is also from a flip phone. So this is even poorer quality than if you had an actual smartphone.
I should go get my old Razor.
And it is actually a message from Bryce, which kind of explains the older phone and everything. And he's doing he's kind of doing a selfie, but it looks like he's got it horizontal, even though those phones don't do.
They were all square.
So his head is kind of the wrong way.
It's 300 by 280.
Yeah, and he says, "Hey, Alan, I hope you aren't too busy today. I got a small job for you. Don't worry. You're gonna love it. Swing by HQ with somebody else if you can. Peace." And then he just leaves, or he just ends it right there.
Okay.
Actually, he probably does the like reach up and touch.
Yeah.
And yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, it's very much like you can see up his nose. And it's like,
Yeah. How do I do? All right.
And it's close enough that it like fogs the lens.
Yes.
I'm gonna text. I'll text Ari. Well, I'll actually text the whole group because we have group chat.
Yeah.
So Mabel.
Mabel, Maggie,
Mabel and Melly.
Melly.
Mabel and
Not
Melly.
Maggie. Yeah, Melly.
And then Ari. I'll say, Bryce has a job for us. Something quick. Are any of you free today? And I'll just hit send, and then I'll just start up, and then I'll drive to the closest house. Probably Ari's house because I think you live just down the street or something. And I'll just put her on down there and park out front.
Yeah.
Leave an oil stain out in front of their house, of course, right?
Yeah. Melly gives you a response of busy today, loving this new phone thing because she's never had a phone before.
That's right. She came from like a
Very.
Oh, that's
like a very like
Yeah, she's from like a very far out of town home bringing. And then Mabel just sends back a bunch of like anger face emojis and then says have class today or have
makeup class.
Yeah.
Anger
management class, yeah, that kind of thing.
or just make like summer school style stuff, right?
But it's in the winter.
We're just all break school.
Yeah.
And then you get a text from me
Yeah.
saying, "Mom and I are at the burrito shop. We'll be right there."
We.
And I reply back. I'm
Back to that. Oh, to the house.
like, okay. And I'm like, all right, I'll just
And
wait. And I just
she
like kick
literally-
back and turn on some music or something.
She-
or actually, I turn on some kind of
Your own podcast.
no, I'm not like
Yeah.
vain about it, but I have
No, but
there's a
you
whole
have to
bunch-
like
You have to tell if
like
you're
listen
saying-
to it and be like,
Yeah.
okay, what did I do wrong? Like take notes on yourself.
Yeah.
Actually,
exactly.
I'll listen to some. There's like some guy that does. Like I have like a crappy flip phone, but I have like a satellite radio in the dash, right?
Yeah.
A total dichotomy of like they can't track me except for it's a satellite.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I'd be like listen to like one of the podcasts that go over they like review other podcasts, like just waiting for any mention whatsoever,
Yes.
and then also writing down like that sounds really good. You know?
Great ideas that they have in this. Yeah.
Bigfoot was my lover.
No, look into it.
Yeah, exactly. Question mark?
UFO question mark crossed out.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course not.
Duh.
So we'll go ahead and cut over across town where apparently Ari is getting burritos with her mom at the burrito shack right across from the Kaiju-cade, which is once again this wonderful arcade with a giant animatronic gorilla. Or whatever you want to call it. There's various different names, but everybody knows it's Godzilla.
Yeah, but the face is not like kind of smushed in, and it looks more.
Yeah.
It's like someone took a gorilla
Mix
thing
it with
and
a
like
bug.
added spikes to it and stuff, and made it. Got a second hand, and they're like, let's make this into.
The town is a little weird today. You've already noticed this.
Just today?
Yeah, just today. Weirder than usual. There are several groups that that are gangs in the city.
Okay.
There you got the Neon Smashers and you've got the Blood Fangs. They're like the two big gangs out here. And in fact, the Blood Fangs are on SAS radar. Yeah, the Mighty Cobras. Sure, that's a good one. And everybody, they seem to be kind of out in a little bit of force. They're causing a lot of ruckus. But more than that, it's just the regular townspeople that really draw your attention. The burrito guy was very short with you and asked you to pay for your extra condiments this time. The flower shop, the flower shop guy down the street and the newsstand guy down the street were having an argument that almost came to blows before a police officer stepped in and had to separate them.
Okay. And
even your mom seems a bit irritated. As you get your message, she's like, "Can we not spend one day together?"
It's fine. It's not like I told you a million times. I don't like being called Ariana. And then you go over there and order my burrito and tell them to write that on my thing so that they'll say my name instead of Ari. Come on, Mom.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, Ari's mom. Don't dead name her. Jerk.
7.
7. Okay.
What was the modifier? Wisdom. 7 plus 5.
All good.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you feel a little bit of that, like, kind of gripping you too, but you kind of just like brush it off a little bit. And your mom's just like, I just don't understand why you don't like the name that I gave you.
Because then when they say, I have a burrito, a grande burrito for Ariana, it's come on.
I don't understand what that is.
You would never understand.
And that's when you get the
only one
message
that
from
understands me.
Alan right around
Come on,
this time.
Mom. Alan's waiting at home.
Who? What? Your friend?
Yes. We have important business to attend to.
Are you guys dating?
Ew. No.
Well, I don't know. You don't tell me anything about your life.
He's not a twink. Look at him. Come on. Haven't you seen any of the boy
I don't know what
bands?
that means. Does it mean that he's like part of the hostess family?
No.
Okay, all right. We'll go. It's all right. Everything's
Yes, the famous owners of Hostess, the Twink.
good. Thanks. Yeah. Duh.
Mr. and Mrs. Twink.
Yep.
Twink hostess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. So
Last name Bell. Twinkerbells.
your mother stands up, and the pair of you go walking back to your car and driving out of town. Again, you run into a couple people, a couple of like the neon gangsters, which the neon smashers they're peak 80s drab, and they've got like glow sticks that they've kind of infused into their multicolored vests and whatnot, and
They're
they're
playing synthwave on
yep, they're shouting across at you like
Looks like Tron.
Yeah, basically they kind of look like Tron.
I love it.
like a mixture between Tron and the Crow. The bad guys from the Crow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they were calling out to you and calling you a weeb and a bunch of stuff like that. So it is definitely high tensions as your mom drives you back to the house.
Hurry up, Mom. These uncultured swine.
Look, honey, I know that you have your business and everything. Just don't get into any trouble with those guys, all right? I don't want to see any of that happening here.
Don't worry. That's not my thing, you know? I'm not into illicit drugs.
What I mean is, like, don't engage with them at all. Like, I don't want you in any danger. You're not getting into danger, are you?
No. I mean, like, how much can the main character be in danger? They have plot immunity.
Give me a deception check, because you definitely have been in danger. Multiple times. Also, I'm trying my hardest to do the Midwestern accent.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know?
Don't you know?
So, what was it a deception you said?
Yeah, deception check.
All right, that is a 14 plus scroll. Deception 7.
Okay.
21.
Well, all right then. See, I immediately go Southern. I hate it.
It's okay.
It's not too long before you arrive back at your 2-story home. Alan and the monster machine are waiting out there, and your mom kind of scrunches up her nose at the state of the ugly RV that your friend drives around.
It's all rusted out and dirty. And
Listen, Mom, this is not the kind of guy that you have to worry about. It's the guys that are driving around in those Honda Civics. You know, the ones with the lights underneath?
Your dad drives a Honda Civic.
I know. Let's make it uncomfortable, shall we?
Well, I suppose you could do worse than your father.
Right.
Not your actual father, of course. You know what I mean.
Ew! What do you think this is?
No,
What do they call those kind of mangas? The
Alabama
weird-
Pterrordale?
Oh, the
Weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
the Facebook
again,
ad model.
Weird.
I don't know what that means, so I'm just going to let you go and enjoy your day.
All right.
Do you need any, like, allowance money or anything?
I mean, and she'll get out her coin purse, which is like a little, one of those iris purse. You remember that, like how you twist
Oh,
them,
yeah.
like, open and
Mhm.
close or
Yeah.
whatever from like the 90s. She's like open
The
it up,
sphincter
look inside, and
purses.
she'll be like, all right, yeah, I guess I could probably use some. The burrito was more expensive this time. Getting that grande burrito.
I keep telling you that I can pay for our lunches.
I know, but I gotta spread my wings, you know?
All right, and she to spread your wings, she hands you $20.
Thanks, Mom.
Of course, have fun. I'll just finish my burrito in the car.
Flying.
Come on, Sasuke.
Yeah.
I'll like lean out the window and be like, "Hey, Aria's mom."
She just like gives you a little wave, and then Sasuke does jump out from the back seat. He's been there the whole time. Your little fox familiar or fox spirit lands on your
Her
shoulder.
mom straight up can't see her. She
Oh,
thinks
of course,
it's
yeah.
or see him. He can't. It's
Yeah.
imaginary friend to her.
She's long.
I can't remember.
She's
can
long
the rest
lost
of us
that battle.
see him, too?
Yeah, you guys can see him. He's a fox spirit.
You can see him when he wants you to see
Right.
him.
He's like a Cheshire cat.
I mean, that's most
Okay,
spirits.
okay.
Most of the time, he's
Yeah.
just invisible.
But yeah, so you get into Alan's vehicle.
Well, Melly and Mabel, they can't make it.
What?
I guess it's just us two. And as we're talking, I'm gonna head down to.
Big gives you an angry.
It feels like you did this on purpose because you're trying to.
Yeah.
They couldn't
There's
come.
definitely some tension going on now.
Yeah, there's not.
Then she kind of sits down and she's like, click.
Was that
Well-
the buzz? Was the no seatbelt?
No, that was the buzz was. Hey, you're not. It's not just the two of you.
Well, and Big B, of course.
Oh yeah, that's
And then I'll head down to SAS, and on the way I'll be like, "Oh, did you listen to my latest podcast episode?" Which is, by the way, it'd be really hard to keep up because he puts out like one every other day.
yeah, I did.
You are a fiend.
It's
They're
like
like 4 hours each.
Yeah.
it's like quantity over quality,
Yep.
right?
It was something about like an isekai that had to do with crows.
No. Well,
I think I've seen that one.
He pauses to like write it.
I mean, I guess you could take.
I mean,
that
I
was
thought
like
it was-
that was like 12 episodes ago. Are you not caught up?
No, I thought that was kind of like a soliloquy, and I was like, really
Here,
just
I've
soaking
got
it
the
in
latest
and-
one. As I'm like, you know,
Plenty of honks, more than usual.
yeah. And then we'll head to SAS headquarters.
We will also, as the cameras and the viewers, pass over the city to SAS headquarters, which is a recreational center that's been built behind the old Alderman estate, which is decrepit and haunted at this point.
Definitely.
Nobody goes in there. No, Bryce basically tells everybody to stay
Because
away.
the Sam Alderman Society
Of the Skilled.
of Skilled.
Yes.
I was gonna say for the strange, but
For the strange. They have to like make it sound like it's normal, or else the parents are going to be like, "That's a little weird."
That's suspicious.
But we're actually going to go ahead and cut over to a different RV. Does Buck have a name for his RV as well?
Oh, it's Eagle One.
Eagle One.
Eagle one.
Eagle Two's his little ATV that he sometimes takes with him. Yeah,
it's on the back in like an old wheelchair thing.
yeah,
no.
just like kind of bouncing.
his house out in the middle of the desert's echo
Yeah.
base.
Yeah, this is probably in as bad of shape as Alan's, and there's dirty clothes everywhere. I have like a million of those like car scent trees hanging up to try and disguise the fact that it smells like I smoked so much.
It looks like a
There's like
friggin'
50.
forest.
Yes, there's like 50. Yeah, every time I turn, yeah.
And when the sun shines just right, you can see the smoke coming off. It's like a sensor.
Yeah.
And they're not working at
Oh,
all.
yeah. It's definitely.
It's only for me. I think they're working.
Yeah, but you've grown used to your own.
There's
smell.
like the steering wheel's all got a
Sticky.
whole bunch of like the
Yeah.
sticky gunk on it. There's like the yellow
Yeah.
stain. In
Okay.
the
It's not good.
I
He's not living a good life, guys.
I absolutely know that Buck has seat covers. What are they a picture of, though?
Are they?
It's the classic mud flap girls.
Yeah, on the seat covers.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm sitting on
Oh,
the
they make
laps.
them.
Yeah.
And he's got for sure fuzzy dice.
I was gonna say not the bead one. Have you
No.
seen those?
How well does he keep his RV between the two of you? Either
Who's
have-
better?
would the brakes go out?
Oh, mechanically, the RV is great.
great.
Everything
Okay.
else about it is garbage. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that Alan tries to do too. Is he tries to keep it running like aesthetics. Who cares? We're out
just
hunting
need
monsters.
freedom.
I just
The
want to
wheels mean freedom, man.
When we run into the two of them, be like, "Well, which one do we take?" I wonder that.
Yeah, Ari's not gonna know. That's RV racist, you know.
Hey, mine is technically a wondrous item, so
My mom says not to get a weird truck full of dudes, but I'm in trouble.
It's nothing but.
What am I
Buck, you have traveled. You have basically followed the SUVs around a little bit. Each time you've kind of made a decision because they'd like to split up. Like it went 2 and 2, and you made a decision to go left instead of right, and then they split up again. It was 1 and 1, and you just went, I guess I'll go this way.
Yeah.
You know, it was just basically just a random choice. Maybe you flipped a coin. Maybe you smacked the fuzzy dice to make the roll.
Which way they
The Hulu
swing?
girl.
Yep.
Wherever
And just like
are
points
swayed
that way. Yeah.
All right. She's always going to point
she doesn't
that
wobble
way.
very well. So she gets stuck sometimes.
Yep.
And you're like, yep,
She's never steered me wrong yet.
Yep.
And it has taken you outside of a recreation center, actually. This SUV has parked, and you kind of park in a parking lot kind of across the street. You see the old manor house kind of in front of it is the relative term for it. Like you had to like kind of move around the manor house to see the rec center.
Okay.
And at first you thought they were going to the old creepy manor house, which was really cool. Like you were very excited for it. But then it's a rec center. And you are actually watching 2 gentlemen in black suits and sunglasses. Kind of your typical agent look, right? And they pulled up in this SUV and stood out basically at the bottom of the steps of this community center, and a younger kid, a teenager with sort of a heavyset build and 7 different generations of fashion kind of on his body. He's got like a peace symbol from the 70s, and he's got like he's wearing like a polo from like the 50s, that kind of thing. It looks like just this weird mishmash of everything. Is standing there, and he's got his arms crossed, and he's just talking to the 2 agents. You're a bit too far away to hear, but give me a perception check, because I'm pretty sure Buck can kind of read lips.
All right.
Kind of.
16 perception, you said?
He's like, I've honed this skill.
Yeah. 22. Perfect.
Yeah, something about loved bananas. I don't know.
So
Banana. What?
you do pick up the words patience, tension, as well as locked away from the younger boy, and for her safety from one of the 2 men.
Oh boy. Patience.
Yep. Patience, tension, and then the younger boy said locked away, and one of the 2 men said for her safety at one point.
And to try and cover, you hear the sound, I wear my sunglasses at night, playing on the radio inside the car.
Yeah, of course. It's
So I
always
write down
thematic.
those words, but then I also write down
UFO.
2 government agents visiting time traveler ? UFO ?
Good. We're staying on brand.
Time traveling alien ?
Time traveling alien. Yes.
Yes.
Traveling
Oh,
alien
sure.
UFO.
And I just tucked that away in my book of, or my book of book ideas.
Your book of book. Yeah. And then you can't get any more because you hear a rattling and a down as another RV pulls across the street.
It's got one of the like the really loud cherry bomb mufflers on it. Yeah.
And y'all roll up in the monster machine, and you see these 2 as well as you get out. Bryce gives you a quick like glance and a wave hello before he turns back to the men and says, let's see, run along back to your bosses and tell them we're not budging on this. If they don't do the right thing soon, we'll be forced to act. And one of the agents kind of clears his throat and rasps out in a voice that sounds like sandpaper and says, the Bureau doesn't take orders from children. And Bryce kind of chuckles and he says, they do now if they know what's good for them. Shoo. And the 2 kind of look and hesitate a moment before departing, like actually leaving.
We're just standing there like,
yep, you guys are just like waiting, waiting for this all to finish. Buck, from your point of view, you have noticed that out of the 3 men, the teenager looked the most relaxed and at ease out of them. So the two drive away. The SUV starts taking off. So Buck, you get to make a choice now. Do you follow the SUV again, or do you investigate this recreation center instead?
I'm gonna see. It feels like the story kind of came here. So
Okay.
Buck is like, these guys are a little more interesting. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. Alrighty. As soon as they leave, Bryce turns to you and he goes, "Hey, morning, you two. Sorry about that.
What was that all about?
Oh, just something happening that we're not ready to do anything about yet, but just know that everything's okay for now. Your families are safe, yeah?
Guess.
Cool.
Ari's
Sounds
gonna do-
ominous.
Ari's gonna
Sorry.
Ari's gonna do
Yes,
a
they are
perception check on him.
Yeah.
3
Give me an insight, actually.
insight. That's
Yeah.
3 plus insight. 5.
5? Bryce is always weird. Half the time he speaks in slang that you're like, they haven't used that in 20 years.
I don't say
Just
groovy anymore.
mixes slang from different
Yes.
eras.
This is all about skibbity
Prithee,
toilet.
you dope on a rope.
He tries to be the Shakespearean insulter.
Yep.
Yellow livered.
I actually got a really fun job for you today. So,
Is this like the fun job you gave us last time?
no, this one's actually fun. Like, I'm not just saying that to, like, hype you up for it.
I'm listening.
Okay, so we've been getting a lot of reports from kids saying that merchants down at the Rio Grande Mall, Rio Grande, because it's and it's not Grande, Grande is how it's pronounced.
Granday. Grande.
I gotta write that down. Pronounced Grande. Have been complaining about some items,
Like Grand Day?
Yeah.
Like
But
Grandday?
It's gonna be
yes,
a grand
but
day.
it is spelled
Grande.
Grande.
Okay.
Yeah, or Grand, Rio Grande, like basically.
We're going to big. Okay.
They've been complaining about items going missing. Just not like money or anything, just like random little things.
Doesn't that the cops
Yeah,
handle that?
that's the thing is like that's what we thought at first, but just in case I had Melly go do some like research and walk around a little bit. She was all for it because
That makes sense.
new experiences. She didn't think it was mundane.
Oh.
So
Interesting.
she thinks it's either something like leprechauns or magpie goblins, the usual.
I haven't seen a con that had leprosy in a long time. We should definitely check that out. It could be another plague.
Look, you dragged me to the last anime con. It was all full of leprosy.
I've been to a leper colony before.
Hey. Really?
Yeah. It
Interesting.
was
When?
tragic.
Have you taken a shower since then?
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Okay.
It's fine.
How long ago?
Longer than we have time for. So here, and he actually pulls out 2 envelopes and hands them over to each of you. There is $300 inside of each of them. He goes, go hang out at the mall for the day. See if you can track down these leprechauns, these magpies, whatever they are. And,
Is this
get them out of there.
Is this his way of not knowing how much things cost nowadays? And
Pretty
he's just overcompensating.
It's a banana. How much could it cost? $5?
Because last time
see a Star Wars.
last time he's like, go see a movie, and he like hands us some coins, and we're like,
This isn't enough.
Half of them are tokens for an arcade.
Yep.
the arcade across the street,
Yes.
or down the road.
Well, yeah. We should go. I'm sure it's not actually leprous cons, but
I'm actually kind of hungry. I only had a Pop-Tart for breakfast.
I've seen a lot
There you
of
go.
ne'er-do-wells in the town today.
I don't
So
know
we
if
need to
this will
watch
be
out.
enough
Oh, yeah.
for breakfast, though, Bryce.
Dang it. Hang on.
Is that
and
off-brand or on-brand?
He opens up his tweed jacket that he has on, and he reaches inside and kind of shuffles around a little bit and pulls out another wad, and it's like a full-on like rolled wad from like almost like he did a drug deal.
And I'm like-
and he hands it to you, and he goes, "Is that going to cover it?"
I'll just take like 2 20s off. Yeah.
Oh,
I felt really bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. And he opens it back up and he just like tosses it back in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just keep an eye out for weird stuff.
Anything
obviously.
weird.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
keep watch out,
And-
because the gangs have been out and they were acting really kind of funny today.
Really.
And the burrito guy got my order wrong
You know
What?
and my name wrong. He spelt it longer than Ari. Like, where's my paintbrush going?
Dale doesn't get those orders wrong.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
That's weird.
And instead of pinto beans, he gave me black beans.
You know, the
It's
barber.
like the most basic part of burrito making.
The barber actually yelled at me for getting too close to his windows this morning. Like, told me off completely. He thought I was going to fall into them or something.
Hold on. We have a barber?
Yeah.
And the guy at the grocery
He's
store.
in.
Guys, remember I'm 17.
Yeah.
Like, barbers? Come on.
Ari definitely knows about the barber.
I go to like Great Clips or whatever it's called.
Yeah. And Bryce definitely knows
Snips.
about the barber.
That's where I got my
Great
bob
snips.
cut from, was him.
Mediocre snips.
Snips,
Yeah.
snips and snails. Yeah.
And then there's the grocer around this corner. He was yelling up something about his cabbages rolling down the street. I don't understand.
Bryce, go ahead and give me. Not Bryce. Buck. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Telling yourself, give me
Yes.
a still check.
Hello,
Okay,
hear me
me.
say.
I'll do it.
I'm pretty sure that they're not actually stealing something. They're probably from all the aliens in the
I'm
area.
at disadvantage because I
You know,
am wearing
Come on.
a half
Heavy
plate,
armor,
which is which is just a bulletproof vest I got
It's a rustling.
somewhere.
Somewhere.
So it's a
Hey,
Surplus.
Military surplus.
It's an 8.
An 8.
My
So-
passive perception is 15.
This is.
I'm
this
just
is
like way too close, like way up in my window. Yeah, like,
Yeah, you definitely do see somebody looking across. An
I
adult.
have full-on
watching.
binoculars
Yeah.
pressed against the window too. I don't have any tent.
Are you
No.
wearing a new
Bryce,
cologne?
is that me?
Yeah. Have you been camping?
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Ari. I didn't even shower this morning.
Ew!
Hey! Same.
This Corey or Bryce?
Both.
Children.
Oh, you the guy across the road? Is that who you're talking about?
No, the one at the window.
Yeah.
Are you expecting him?
Oh no. So sorry,
Hey.
he's in his RV.
Against the
Okay,
window.
okay,
with
that
some
window.
binoculars.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's
Not
still
against the
across-
window thing.
Not against the. You guys are still outside SAS.
Is it turned
technically.
off and like fogged up and you're like,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I've been wondering about him. Bryce is gonna like full on like make eye contact through the binoculars and wave at you, and I go,
Well, all right. I'll get out.
do you have
Take
spares?
off.
"Oh man, I can smell
No.
it from
Okay.
here." Oh, I see what you're talking about, Ari.
Yeah, it's like
It's open. Big old thing of smoke comes out.
like a medley.
Light illuminates in the smoke as he comes out.
Yes,
smoking in the smoke.
it does look kind of cool.
It's
Yeah.
a medley of cherry
and
cigars
then you stop,
and
pull the
patchouli.
remote for the smoke machine out, and go and turn it off.
Sasuke definitely like gives a scrunched nose and kind of like sniffs a bit. Roll me just a history check. Let's see if you recognize him. Do you ever put yourself on the back of your books?
Yes,
yeah, obviously.
every time, and on the inside cover.
You get advantage then. Not that you need it, probably.
Yeah, I have 25. As you walk over, I'm like,
Oh, you know him?
yeah, it's. And I pull the book out and I go, it's Buck Calhoun. Like,
You are approaching at this point.
like you're in range now. I go, my mom's a huge fan.
Oh, you want me to sign that? Is that why you weighed me down?
Oh God. Sorry, you went full Matthew McConaughey there, and I was just like,
How much cooler if you did?
Is that a Lincoln?
Actually, yeah, if you don't mind. She's-
Anybody got a pen? Oh, wait. Then I'll sign it.
Oh wait, you got like 6 or 7.
yeah.
No,
Bryce
back to-
Bryce puts the quill that he was pulling out back into his other pocket.
With the
a
ink
fountain.
well.
Yeah, out of the inkwell. Yep.
Fountain pen. Yeah.
Not every day an adult actually looks in our direction. Hi. Buck is a writer, then?
Yeah.
Sorry, you're right here, but
Yeah, he writes
I know.
Sorry.
fiction.
Okay.
Ah, it's
Okay.
the true accounts. They're real things I've seen out there.
It's
Oh,
alien
what about?
stuff.
Aliens? Oh.
Well, there's, Bigfoot.
That's why I said fiction.
Yeah.
Chupacabra. Seen a couple of them out there.
Okay,
Have you really?
well, yeah. I've always wanted to meet one. I heard they were kind
They
of
don't
nice,
usually
actually.
migrate this far north.
Oh, you got to go down to New Mexico.
Yeah.
I heard they were kind of nice. Actually.
So you're not native here.
Oh no, I'm just following the trail.
The trail. You're
Yeah,
following
it's-
the SUV, aren't you?
That's one way to look at it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, Buck, nice to meet you. Hi, my name is Bryce.
Time traveler. Yeah.
No, close. No.
Well, technically, we're all time travelers, but just forward through time.
The gentleman whose mom really likes you is Alan.
That was. Can I borrow that in a quote?
As long as you credit my podcast, that's Alan's Curiosities. On you can find me anywhere.
Alan's curious. No way.
Wait, what?
I just subscribed like on my way over here. You
Really?
wrote that. I had the episode about.
Okay, well maybe you're not so bad.
What was it called?
I thought you said you hated him.
Debunking alien claims. That was the first one I
I thought you
watched.
said he was a con artist.
That one's actually one of my most popular ones. I get a lot of controversial comments on it.
It's pretty good. Good job you did there.
A ton of people keep saying that they've been abducted by, they call them the Greens. I don't know why. And they never talk about any colors in all of their abductions.
If you read in that collection of short stories, one of them's about the greens and the grays and everything in between. So,
So I like the birds.
Like the
bees
birds
for
and the
sure.
bees.
Dang.
Well, I'll have to read it later.
And then
It's like the episode of
this is
Batman.
Ari.
Hello.
She's
Wow, aren't you colorful?
you're getting older.
You can have a cigarette.
Why? Thank you.
Well, Buck, like I said, it's very rare for an adult to actually like stick around and watch us.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
No, I mean,
I mean, most,
just don't tell anybody.
yeah, most of the time, man.
No,
in
well,
prison,
it depends on the next couple of sentences here. I just need to know:
watching.
are you a true believer?
Of course, yeah. I mean, of what?
And he takes one step
Yeah, of
closer to you,
course.
and his eyes just kind of get
named
really wide, and he goes, "Look into my eyes and say that you're a true believer."
I believe.
Okay. All right, he believes
What about?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just the
the
life.
things that go bump in the night and the day and every other time. They pretty much never sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Weird ass kids.
Chapter 3. The Weirdos.
I love it.
the Goonies.
Pretty much.
We spelled Goofies instead.
Yeah.
Goofies.
So here's the thing. These two are going to go take a look at something, and if you really are a believer, I'd like you to go with them. You're what? 35?
Yeah, something like that. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like 20, right?
I'm 17.
You're like born in.
Are you
50s.
20?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's not. She's like 16.
If I remember correctly, she's 17 as well.
17. Yeah.
Yep.
17. My birthday
Neither of you are.
is next week.
And
Thank
he's
you very
a-
much.
Okay.
I'm 40 something, so I think it's okay. I'm a mature adult.
Well,
You know,
Sasuke's going to be there too, so I think it's fine.
Do I see Sasuke?
No, Sasuke definitely hasn't revealed himself.
Okay.
Sasuke is sneezing constantly on your shoulder from the amount of the smoke.
the cigar smoke.
Yep.
Yeah, Sasuke is a couple thousand years old at least.
I have read, you know, like you might think you're mature, but wait till you've read Berserk. I mean, like blow your mind. Holy shit.
That sounds real cool.
Oh, I read
really?
that. I read that one that you recommended me, or on High School Club or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was not bad.
Good. The next one you should watch. There's this really good episode of High School of the Dead.
I have seen that one.
Yes.
Batter up. Here's a perfect time.
Home run.
Well, great. You two will get along just perfectly then. Alan, are you okay to take Buck here and kind of show him the ropes around
That's
the
perfect.
Rio Grande?
Yeah, sure. I see you're driving a 1978 Upwinder.
Yeah,
I got
you
a
good eye.
86 Trailmaker.
Very nice.
We're going to take mine, though.
That's probably a good idea. I don't think you'd like it in mine.
Have fun.
See?
Oh, sorry, hang on. And he reaches into his pouch and he pulls out the big roll and he hands the money over to you. Spending money.
I'll just take like $20.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay.
Donation for my next book.
Okay, have fun.
You like leave a copy of your latest book with him. You're like, here you go. Thanks for.
He turns around and walks inside. One of his shoes lights up, and the other is a tap shoe. So,
Is a what?
it's a tap shoe. Yeah. So it definitely makes a little clicking sounds as he walks in.
I really need to figure out what his deal is.
No, I thought it was pretty cool because when he walks down a long hallway, it's very dramatic.
True.
And Sass is full of long hallways.
That's all he does basically, is pace the hallways.
Okay.
All right. To the mall then. That's where we're going. To the mall. One of the other members, Melly, went and said that there's some odd stuff happening.
We'll go.
Members, or what are you members of?
Oh,
Sass.
we're part of SAS, Sam Alderman's Society of the Skilled.
I mean,
Okay.
don't want to.
No other explanation.
Checks out.
Yeah, you're like, agreed.
We handle the paranormal stuff that happens
Oh, you're my kind of people.
Yeah, we ghosts, you know.
because most adults, no offense. Actually, I say most old people, no offense, don't really ever believe in the supernatural, and they kind of just turn a blind eye. I don't know if it's a choice thing or if it's something to do with the supernatural in general. It's kind of annoying.
I've heard it's kind of like Santa Claus. When you stop believing, you can't see him anymore.
I mean,
You
I've
guys
totally-
fought Santa Claus one
I've
time.
totally seen him
I
before.
think that's probably true. Most of my readers are saying old women or kids.
you have like an illustrated child
Version,
book.
yeah.
There's one. It's
You know-
it's the ABCs of the paranormal or something.
The ABCs of probing.
A is for aliens, which are definitely real.
Real, Yeah.
B, you said B is for probing.
ABCs of probing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's weird that you're probably the first adult, or well, I always say the first old person that believes in the supernatural. Last year, we fought things that that brought to life out of video games.
Not last year, that was a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. Sorry, last year in my time.
Yeah.
Last year, there was this whole group of like demonic cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah, the sorority.
That was also a couple months ago. It has been a long couple months, guys.
Already corrects a few weeks ago for me, and I
Last
correct.
month
That was
ago?
actually like 3 months ago.
But I feel like I've seen Santa Claus before, and we've done something with. But for some reason, between last time we met him and now is just one big blank.
Well, we fought Santa Claus, and it wasn't even December. Remember, it was like August, and there was that freak snowstorm that rolled in, and he came in and had all those like demon snowmen and stuff.
That was definitely a superhero team up fight, though, where you both realize that you're on the same side and you're supposed to be fighting the demon snowmen.
we initially fought.
Yeah.
Not Superman, but
The problem is that it was Alan, Jack, Mo, and Ari, and all of you are on the naughty list for various different reasons and at various different severities. But all of you are, so he automatically assumed that you were responsible.
So if you need, I'm Ari. I am an eldritch adept.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds real good.
Have you ever met ancient gods? Sasuke, say hello.
No,
He says no. Never mind.
All right.
he's not ready for that.
And like it's super cringe the way she does it too. Like you're just kind of like.
All right. You're kind of fun, I think.
So you shuffle on into the monster machine. Buck,
you get to sit in the like sideways seat where you like do this the whole way.
So Buck climbs in, and you come face to face with Bigby for the first time.
Because remember he's
Yeah.
Now, as far as out of game knowledge goes,
Yeah.
Buck hasn't actually had a supernatural experience before.
That's right.
He has never
really
he is completely mundane his entire life. he believes.
They're
and he
all
claims.
just made up stories. I just travel and
now you
find
are-
good tales to tell.
How
you know?
stoned and drunk is he today? Is
Oh,
he?
cigar.
It's like
he's just a little buzzy. And
That's
I think
the-
it's just the long time abuse.
Yeah.
That's I finally kind of caught up to.
That's
And you now you
biggest
are
Saint
face to
Bernard I've ever
face.
seen in my life.
Yeah, you are face to face with a Saint Bernard sized bee.
Black bear.
Like, rub my eyes.
Oh, black bear
sized
sized bee. Yeah, sorry.
Like.
Okay.
That's Big B. He's harmless as long as you're nice to him.
Okay.
He's very sweet, and she.
And sticky.
This is wow. This
Bibby does like a little dance wiggle.
Yeah, because he's doing a little dance thing. But he's so big, he's like.
knocking over things.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and we'll head out to
The mall.
the mall
Okay.
All right.
Let's go to the mall today.
today.
Is this
So-
the Valley Fair Mall?
No, this is the Rio
Pterrordale.
Grande. Remember?
Oh, Rio Grande. Yeah.
Rio Grande.
Because I can't just name everything the Pterrordale, etc. We've done that a few times now, and I'm like, I need to be a bit more creative.
The Pterrordale
Please.
Library.
Which one is it?
It is
The Pterrordale Terrible Barbershop.
yeah, the Pterrordale Barbershop is definitely what that one's called. So yeah, you arrive at the mall. It's this grand, like it was almost like, I guess it's almost like mall, USA Mall size, or Mall of the USA, which is pretty big. All
Mall
things
of America.
considered. Yeah,
Full
Mall of
See
America.
those
That's
kids
what
over
it's called.
there?
Yeah, sorry.
There's one that has like a bleeding nose, and the other guy's got curly hair. I think his name's Billy. I've seen him before. I don't know where.
Hey, what are you talking about? I'm like trying to find a park. I have to go find like 3
It's
parking
her.
spots.
She always
to-
gets bloody noses every time.
Bloody
Her name's Alona.
This is real. This is literally Ari's like. Her name is.
He's making it up on the spot.
Oh, it's not coming through the big speakers.
It's not on.
It's not on.
That's wild.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, apparently this is mall music.
It is. I mean,
yeah, totally.
yeah. You've been to the mall. You know what it sounds like.
True. So you find a parking spot.
Yeah,
You find 2 parking spots because
I have to.
yeah, you have to, which means you're parked pretty far away.
Yeah.
And
Best spot in the lot.
as you start heading towards the food court, you start hearing the commotion before you see anything, and you're just kind of like, it seems like it's getting louder and louder, and there's more shouting, and suddenly a body gets thrown against the wall of the food court, and they kind of like, there's kind of like a little bit of blood splatter. It's not like they like burst or anything, but it's sort of like they're bleeding and that they hit the wall, or they hit the glass, but it's tempered glass, so it's not gonna break. And you just see them kind of like slump down and then rush back in rather than like trying to escape.
They're really going over the top for decorations this year.
Did you bring-
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, yeah. It's in November.
I'm like standing there and I'm like, hey, old
I
man,
love it.
do you know how to fight?
Did I bring my gun into the mall?
Yes, Buck is definitely one of those type of people.
Don't worry, it's an open carry city.
Yeah,
Or,
it is
or
an
would it
open
be?
carry.
Or would it be in the? Because we're not very far from the.
And maybe it's in the RV.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
responsible
like in a
enough to
duffel.
not
Okay,
get arrested on sight. I'll go run and grab
Yeah,
it.
and I'm gonna be right there with you because I gotta go grab my bow
Yep.
because I have
Yeah.
a compound bow,
So we're
and then
getting
I'm
some
also
weapons.
gonna let Big B
You're
out.
gonna kick the back open and big.
Yeah, as I walk by, I like hit the latch and the thing like comes down.
In my mind, I'm just like, I just hit it a little too hard last night.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, wow.
I'm on for the ride now.
I heard of pink elephants before, but giant bees.
Sasuke, can you go like scout ahead or something?
Ooh.
Ooh,
That is definitely
just
some-
like
that's the
Buddy
music
Holly.
playing out
Fight
here.
music.
playing out of the RV.
Yeah. So yeah, Sasuke goes. Of course.
You know what?
Zip
yes,
off your shoulder.
Yes, as a 17-year-old, I absolutely would have like some outside speakers hooked up,
Yes.
and I would hop in, hit the key, and like boop boop boop, take
Find
take
the perfect song.
Yeah, and like boom,
I spend
rock-
around. My action is finding the perfect song.
Yeah, like rock music for
So
sure.
the speakers, the speakers are probably still set up from when you had that impromptu concert with
Yes,
Jack and
that's
Jack
right.
and
well, I
the,
just figured, you know what? I might as well leave them on.
the Silver Sycophants. Yeah, you're just like, yeah, they work really well. So the music starts blaring. The 3 of you start like heading forward, kind of cool guys don't walk from explosions kind of way.
But also like a little faster. Just get out of hand.
Alan snaps open the bow,
Yeah.
Hawkeye style, yeah. And Big B goes like overhead.
But barely, because he's so big.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of just like,
And
he almost like touches.
It kind of like scrapes the ground a little bit.
Some pollen goes. You don't know where he's finding the flowers for the pollen. And then he hits the doors first, so he basically goes bursting in. And y'all enter into a scene of utter, like, chaos.
Yeah.
Everyone.
We open the door and kick some, definitely kick some door stops to keep them open.
Yep.
Still good music, of course.
Of course, yeah. But it seems like everybody in here is...
Can we play Freebird? And because everyone,
yeah, everybody is literally
like rage.
going full rage out.
Jeez.
Yeah, they are feeling furious, and like you watch as this suburban Karen comes over and grabs like this businessman and smashes his head into a side, and then just like screams and like runs at full tilt at this butcher lady who's wielding like cleavers and covered in like a little bit of blood.
I'll like pull an arrow out and I'll aim and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, don't kill anyone," and try to hit him like in the leg.
Okay.
To like try to stop him.
Yeah. So one last thing that you notice before we get into combat, because that will start combat here. You notice that everybody has completely like blood, not like bloodshot, but like completely bloodshot. Almost like there's
Like
no pupil
all-
or anything.
all red?
Yeah, and they are literally like red veins that seem to be running down their eyes through their skin.
Not outside
basically
their skin though, but like
underneath
Like
the skin.
just-
Yes.
Oh,
And before we get into combat, I need everybody to roll me another wisdom saving throw, please.
oh boy.
Getting a little harder here.
15.
15's good.
11.
11 is good. Thumbs up from Preston.
Nope.
All right, we'll go.
A 1?
This is why you need to communicate with your words, Preston.
I'm eating jerky.
Yeah. So that was a 1.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll get to that when we get to your turn, but we'll set up a battle map and be right back. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the battle map here.
Woo!
There's a lot. Take a look at the crazy people. They aren't painted, unfortunately, but they are there. Karen is number 6, if you want to take a look at her.
Ew, she has my
We'll probably
haircut.
post like a rotation up on screen so that people can see them as well. Because I had a lot of fun making these in Hero Forge.
This is awesome.
But we're going to go ahead and start tonight with initiative. And I also need an attack roll from
PUBG.
Alan to start it off here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right.
Initiative.
Buck, what'd you get?
10.
10.
10 as well.
Totally, the 2 rangers totally in sync. And then Ari?
3.
3.
That tracks.
Okay.
Okay. And
So, Alan, make me an attack roll against number 6 then.
number 6.
Which is the Karen that you saw.
Which 60 feet away.
Yeah.
Should be within range of my longbow. Oh yeah. Okay, that's a +9. That is a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay, go ahead and roll that damage. And then you said you're doing non-lethal attacks.
Correct. Well,
As much as you can.
everything
Yeah.
we do is non-lethal. We're not going to kill them.
That's
so.
true, yeah.
But since there's no mechanic to be like, I'm going to hit him in the leg and hinder their speed.
Yeah.
you know.
And that is she's number 6, right?
Yeah, I use number 6. That's 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, yeah. You definitely like hobble her and slow her down a little bit as you kind of trip her up. And then we get to, but however, that does also draw the attention of everybody to you. And they all just like give you this before they start like moving towards you.
Oh, shit.
We are going to start out with number 2 tonight. Number 2, which is the
Guy with the
businessman.
big face?
Yep. He is going to move. Actually, he's just going to run towards you a total of. If he can meet you in 30 feet, the closest person. Oh, actually, sorry.
Big B.
Sorry, just a second. I need to. There's a specific mechanic that I have for these guys that kind of determines what they do. So at the beginning of his turn, he is actually going to roll a dice here to find out what happens to him. Okay, so he can act normally this turn. So he'll move 60 feet towards the closest one of you.
He spawns a third eyeball.
Which will be the B.
Okay.
That's
Yep. So he's
30
just
feet or 60
charging.
feet.
He does 30 and then dashes.
He's like walking with the bookcase.
So 30 gets him to.
Okay, perfect. He doesn't do anything else.
Corey sends me these all, and they're all painted in Hero Forge, right?
Oh.
And they're all like the bag is covered in blood.
Yeah.
From like smacking a person.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Sorry, did he attack?
No, because he dashed. Used his action to dash.
He didn't need to.
He could
30
get there
feet.
with 30. Okay. Oh well, sorry then. Yes, you're right. He does attack then. Thank you. Here, this is for me attacking your B because you said so. He only rolls a 6 to attack Big B.
I believe that's not enough.
He kind of just like rolls out of the way. He rolls with the briefcase hit and just kind of spins a bit. The next one is going to where's number 3 specifically?
Tres.
Far.
She is going to just smash that table into even more pieces. That is all she does this turn. Thank you. Then we have Buck
All right. Okay.
and technically Alan. So whoever wants to take their turn first here.
I'm sure we both have the
I
same
have
plus
already
4
had a
dice.
shot, so at this point, I would say you probably go
Okay.
next.
All right. Let's see. I can go
Yeah.
150 feet.
What's his last
The
name again?
longbow.
I
Calhoun.
keep wanting to call him Buck Rogers.
You could.
Of the 30
So I'll just
century.
fire at number 5.
Okay, you whip out Old Faithful.
Yep. Old Faithful.
Is it just like a hunting rifle, or is
Yes.
it
a Winchester.
It is a hunting rifle. Okay.
number 5?
Can it be,
And
can it be one of the
I'll
Winchesters that
Go ahead and shoot. That's a crit.
First time back.
Roll,
Alrighty.
baby. So my
All those-
rolling and doubling, or are we rolling twice?
Rolling twice. is
shooting
what
all
we're
those
doing
soda cans on the thing really paid off.
Corey, do you know how to add
That's
piece to
13
the-
double.
now. 13
That's the total.
total.
Yep.
Okay. And that's with your plus on damage and everything.
Uh-huh. And then my
Second
second
check.
shot.
Yep. You add a beast.
How do I add Beast to the Sky?
So if you go to
Is it
inventory
extras?
miscellaneous or extras miscellaneous
Extras pets.
or pets, yeah.
Is it pets?
That's
'Cause there's-
a
you can choose
20,
pets,
dirty
miscellaneous,
20.
A dirty 20 this time. Okay.
It
Go and roll me
changes
damage.
the rules that it has on it.
That's
Depending
going to
on
be
what you get.
15.
To summon or not.
15. Okay.
Well, it is a summon because it's the Beast of the Sky.
And then
Just a moment here. Okay, so those 2 shots ring out, and the one that you hit just kind of collapses. You manage to avoid any major arteries. Obviously, you're taking everything to heart there too. But yeah, so that one is out of the fight.
That's
Okay.
gunfire, close
Number
range.
what?
indoor.
Number 5.
5.
Ari's
And
head
I
is
will
ringing.
move.
Yeah. Yes.
5, 10.
And
Sorry,
then-
shot right over your
Yeah.
Seriously.
15, 20, 25.
And
These are real!
And I'll
There's
just
a
stop
fox
right
here.
there. Kind of trying to use that table scrap as maybe some,
some
Partial cover
Yeah,
or
partial cover.
something,
Okay,
or-
perfect.
and that will.
Should
I believe
Big
be
B
my
be Beast of the
turn.
Sky? Because we've kind of
Yeah, he's Beast of the Sky.
okay.
That's the better beast, anyway.
Anything else? Those are all actions.
It's better than having
Okay.
him as a giant wasp or something.
That.
Well, because
is it.
I was just asking because he can't really fly. He hovers basically.
Yeah.
Because this makes him a small creature.
I mean, it's always that way, so don't worry about
Okay.
it. Okay. Then we move on to Alan's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to see this guy come up and start swinging at Big B, and I'm just going to.
This businessman swinging his
I'm
briefcase
going
at
to
it.
scoot this way and try to take a shot.
Okay.
But I have sharpshooter, so I am going to
-5 plus 10.
-5. Let's see if I can hit him.
Forgot. I think I might have taken
Oh, at
that
the end of your
too.
turn, would you give me another wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to count that.
11.
7.
13 with that big die.
13, yes, that will hit.
Nice.
Buck, as you kind of crouch down, you start feeling like just this anger in the back of your head, and we'll get back to you on your next turn here.
Stupid kids.
This is all wrong.
Alright, right, so that's plus 10 because of the sharpshooter. So 15 damaged.
15 damage. Okay. Second attack.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try sharpshooter again.
Okay.
Worse.
What's the total?
I do have sharpshooter.
Now, do I -5? Does it ever go below 0? It does, right? Because I roll a 4. -5 would be -1, or is
Yes,
it 0?
it would be -1.
So
yeah.
an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
8 hits.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. These are normal humans, but rage induced.
Yeah. Okay. 19.
19. Okay. I think that they can't. Yep. That one drops. You quickly put an arrow in each of his knees. That's not going to be pleasant, but technically, like, there are healers in SAS that can take care of this stuff behind the scenes.
And maybe someone from that place of black SUVs has people
Who
that
knows?
can heal.
Yeah. So that one is out of the fight as well.
We don't worry about that. We
No.
just stop the threat, and then someone else comes in and cleans
Yeah,
everything
somebody else
up.
cleans it
Cleanup
down.
crew.
I don't know
Kaiju
why.
cleanup crew.
Yeah. Sam usually just says, "Go home, take a nap.
Yep.
Everything will be taken care of."
Yeah. So go ahead and take briefcase guy off of there,
Okay.
and then
You're
what
on
would you like
testing
Bigby to do
duty.
this turn?
He's just going to move up to number 1.
Okay.
He's going to attempt to attack that.
Just kind of bump into it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. He has movement. So he has a 10, or sorry, not 10, 60 foot. And he's going to do a flyby.
Okay.
So he's going to try to like hit them.
Give him the flyby
Yeah.
sting.
Yep. So it's a +5 to hit.
Okay.
That is a crit.
crits.
All right. Go, B-boy.
If you were killing them, it would be a stinger right through the eye.
1d4 +3 plus proficiency bonus. So
So 2d4.
yeah,
And then add your
2d4
bonuses.
plus 6. So,
Very good.
6 plus 6, 12.
12 damage. Okay. Yeah, Bigby rams into this one and says it's
oh, no,
sibling.
he doesn't have sharpshooter.
No.
Never mind. I was like, +10. Don't forget.
He's got a sharp stinger.
Sharp stinger.
Sharp
So
stinger.
he went. So it's 15. And he'll come right back here by Ari.
So he kind of just is like, he goes end over end and slams into the guy, and then like as he's running back, or he's coming back upside down, he just kind of rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on to that zombie. Not zombie. Rage person.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
They were based off
Oh,
zombies.
man, I know.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
8 AC. Yeah. I knew it was going to happen as soon as I said it.
Number 1.
Number 1, which is the one that you
They're
attacked.
just rage zombies. That's all they are. That's the only difference.
But they are going to...
Are they moving forward?
let's see. Sorry. They are going to move all their movement to the east of the food court. They're just going to start charging that direction.
Okay, well, so is this the edge of the, like, is this the,
Yeah, basically to the edge of the map. They're not going to go off of the map. They're just going to...
or is this where all the food places
Yeah,
are?
basically, yeah. They just run to, like... It looks like they're running to the stall. They're, like, starting to, like, look for some sort of weapon or something
So
to
are they
wield.
off the map then,
Nope.
technically?
Just
Nope.
put them at the
Is that
edge
They
there.
knock over a cardboard cutout of an off-brand Gandalf
Yeah.
because he's a beast.
It's a Gandalfos.
Gandalf.
I missed that place, actually.
They had good sandwiches.
That
And then
Quiznos.
number
Those little rats, man.
4.
They are so good for us.
Number 4 just lets out another blood-curdling scream. Oh, give me a wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn as well, please.
Sure.
Bigby doesn't need to, I think.
That's a 4.
4. You start feeling that rage, like, what the heck is going on here? It just like starts. What the heck? What the hell is going on here? Like, if we're gonna talk rage, we're gonna talk rage, right?
Now,
like, you start feeling a little
now,
bit like
what the heck
anger.
is Ari's head, and it's her mom's
Her mom,
voice.
yeah.
Oh, what the heck?
What the heck? In fact, getting to that, Ari, it is your turn. Now, you have been afflicted with wrath. So, in order to find out what that effect that takes, we are going to spin the wheel of wrath that I have
The
here,
wheel of wrath.
which I have listed here. So let's find out what is going to happen. For those of you at home, we've got a fine little wheel here. You won't be able to really see anything, but I don't know why I'm making you roll a wheel when we have dice, but here we go.
Because it's
fun.
cool. It's the creepy circus vibe.
It doesn't make
you
the
know?
nice ticking sound because it's just a rubber. But we've got C. Fight through the pain. You take half damage on all non-psychic attacks until the beginning of your next turn.
You're raged.
I'll put it right here.
Yes, we'll put it right here. We will need it. That is for sure.
Barbarian rage.
Did you notice it's magnetic?
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Very
Okay,
cool.
and then you can take your turn as normal.
Okay. I am going to look at the nearest person, draw my elvish sword, point it at the nearest target, which in this case is going to be number 6.
Your replica Elvish sword? Or is
My
it
replica-
actually?
No, it's foam.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Bryce does want to, like, he keeps talking about taking you to see the elves to get an actual Elvish sword.
Exactly, like...
But, what was it? It was Monster Hunter NYC that had elves, but they had basically inbred so much that they were like trailer hick elves now. Yeah, they still were all high and mighty, but they just like ran out of a trailer home, you know?
They were like in the. They
Okay,
were like
what is your
Appalachian?
your 2 Eldritch Blast? And you said this was against number 2?
Yes, sorry, number 6. The
Number
one
6.
that's right in front of me.
The Karen.
So the first one was 11.
Crack
Now,
Karen.
if I remember... Crack Karen.
She mutates into a giant crack. With Karen
Total
bob
beams
hair.
is 2, so I roll once for both beams, right? Or do I roll twice?
You roll once for each beam.
Oh,
Yeah.
one for each beam. Okay, so I'll roll the second time. So the first one was 11. The second one is... Oh my gosh. What? On there it shows a 1, but down here it shows it rolled a 13. Alright, 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Alright, damage is going to
that
be
first one?
1d10 plus 4. 7. 7 force damage.
Okay, and the second attack?
That was... I've already rolled. Did
Okay,
I have advantage?
No.
The other one
Oh yeah,
missed.
the other one missed. The first one missed.
Okay, first one and the second one hit. Yep, in true Eldritch Blast fashion. Yep, a blast of... And again, Buck, this is the first magic that you've ever seen. This little girl takes out a foam sword.
And it's like this you see this like spectral fox form kind of like dance around, and then the mouth opens and like
Full on like anime blue ball
Yeah,
of
yeah.
energy.
it does. It looks it's like Street Fighter.
Yep. A Hadouken. A full Hadouken.
Hadouken! Yeah, she probably even says that out loud.
Yeah.
Hadouken!
Gifted weird child has lasers.
Yeah, in the middle of combat.
Laser gun.
Okay,
You
anything
got
else
6
that Ari...
seconds to write something down.
It's my free action.
My bonus
Why
action
do you
every
think
turn
I'll
is
put
right.
this
Yeah.
I think an attack roll is not considered an ability check, right?
Attack roll is not considered an ability check now.
I was just going to see if I can use my bone of the talisman.
Sorry,
That's
what was the full on that first hit? Was it a natural one?
No, the first one that I rolled. Let me get the. I know you can see it. Where's that? Here?
Roll log.
Game log.
Yeah.
First one was a 4
A 4 total.
plus
okay.
7, 11 is the total.
Yeah, that
Oh,
hits.
that is because they're only 8.
Yeah, they only have 8 AC.
Okay.
We found the AC already.
Great Ambience.
Zerk! So she's gonna hit.
Double blast.
Yeah, because I rolled a 9. Let's see. I rolled a 4 minus 5
Minus
plus
5
9.
plus 9,
So
yeah.
I was like right on.
She's rolling horrible. That's a 1 plus 4, 5. 5
total?
more force
5
damage.
more.
It'll be the
Hey,
same. The
it
same person.
all adds up.
You managed to like hit it, and it looks like for a moment they're going to fall backwards, and then they kind of stagger forward again because of course they have in true zombie quote unquote fashion, they have undead fortitude here. So
If she sees you look over, she'll try and say whatever Hanzo says in Overwatch, but it's not even close.
yeah,
I don't know.
perfect. And then it is the Karen's turn.
Uh-oh.
And she goes, "Speak to manager!" And she is going to actually rush you. So she can move 30 feet towards Ari.
I was 30.
Okay.
So that would get to the same line the Buck's on.
Okay.
And then she would have to dash to the rest
Yep,
of it.
she's just going to dash the rest of the way. And then the last zombie, which is 7, I think? Yes, the butcher lady in the back. Let's find out what she does. She is going to move. She is going to move 60 feet in this direction. So like southwest, technically.
Like diagonal?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So go 5,
Run.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's it. Yep, that's good.
Just
That'll,
right there?
that'll be where she goes. Yep.
She starts throwing cleaver.
Like a hot fuzz.
Love that.
Top of the round, we have number 3.
Shame, really.
Yeah, shame. Well, earlier you didn't hear. I hit him. I distracted him with the cuddly monkey. Then I said play times order, and I hit him with the pistol. Number 3 is going to move 30 feet towards the party. This turn.
Okay.
That is all she does. Is 30 feet. Then we've got Buck.
All right. I'm going to just line up a shot on this cleaver lady who's charging at me.
Yep. Oh, sorry. You
Oh, that's right.
are also affected by
That's
wrath.
right. Before I do anything.
So the wheel of wrath spins again.
I'm having it. Ah, what's it going to be? Let's see. Wow.
I spinned it really good there, apparently. What do we got?
L.
Furiosa.
El Furiosa, which is you fly into a barbarian rage until the start of your next turn. Full barbarian rage, strength bonus, damage resistance, that kind of thing.
Nice.
Doesn't really affect you as much
Bear
because you're
totem?
not bear totem, just regular. Yeah, you got the bear totem one. So
Okay.
I will say that you can also use reckless attack if you'd like, because that is part of a barbarian.
Reckless sharpshooter.
I will. Yes, I'm going to recklessly sharpshoot.
You have to do that. Like spin
Full on from the hip, just like yeah.
All right. So the first one is with advantage, so that's going to be 18. to hit.
18. Yep, we'll hit.
Okay, and that's going to be, where's my D8? Where'd you go, D8? Here we go. Nope, that's a 10. There's an 8. Nope, that's a 10. There's an 8. It's going to be
been a
15.
while, huh?
Yeah.
15?
15 plus 7, so, oh, yeah, so actually, what's that, 22. Yep.
Was that with the plus 10 as well?
Yes, that was
Okay.
with the plus 10.
Well, they can't roll. Well, I guess they actually have one chance to roll a 22. Nope. You full on take her out with that wild shot.
Wildly sharp shot.
I hate butchers.
Oh, second that.
Second attack.
I'll just turn around wildly, pointing at the crowd.
Perfect.
You don't even wait to stop to aim. You just pull the trigger as you're going in the beat.
I'd like to take a moment to say that shootings in malls are tragedies, and we are not making any light of that situation. This is a completely fictional world where that kind of stuff doesn't happen, except for in this case.
Except for right
When
now.
zombies are hurting people.
Yes. Mostly it's just spells, though.
That's a crit.
Another crit. All right. What was this one against?
Number
6.
6.
Number 6, which is the Karen, right?
Yes.
She had 1 hit point left.
Right,
So
Karen.
critical strike. You hit her right in the.
I'm shooting an ankle shot,
Yeah,
but I
you
think
hit her
I
right
went
in
a
the
little
ankle.
too hard.
Yep. You definitely take her out in some capacity. It's not quite clear how, but
Oh, my
yeah.
lord. That went a bit too much.
Ari, at the end of your turn, would you please roll me another wisdom saving throw? You need to see if you are continuing to be affected.
I'm just going to get to this side with my movement.
Okay.
7.
Not good.
7? Okay.
Total.
And then at the end of your turn, would you roll me a wisdom saving throw as well?
Yes.
Ari is still affected by wrath.
That's a 15.
15. You managed to shake it off. Maybe the shot that you did against that woman that was a little too high kind of broke you out of the spell a little bit there for the time being.
Taylor Slow's song "Shake It Off" comes on.
That's Shake It On. It's the food court version of it.
Yeah.
They're telling
It's
you to
all
get more
about salt.
like
Shake
yeah.
the salt.
Shake the salt.
Remember,
They have a seasonings bar. It's just a bunch of different spices.
Alan,
get your salt and pepper shaker today.
I think it's time for another Wheel of Wrath.
Wheel
I won't
of
spin it as hard this time because apparently it works really well. Whoa.
Furiosa!
Is it
Furiosa,
Furiosa?
yep.
Okay, you are also affected by a barbarian rage until the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
No spells, but recklessly attack and whatnot. So
Okay. Can I recklessly sharpshoot?
yes, that's we've established.
Does that give me advantage on attacks?
Yeah, so it gives you advantage on the attack. You'll take disadvantage, or you'll take advantage if they attack you as well.
In reality, you're doing the Robin Hood thing. You're shooting 2 arrows, and the advantage is
The whole
one
roll,
hits
the whole roll of arrows from the Men in Tights.
I'm just going to target the first one in line of sight, which is number 1. With the first attack, 6 plus 9, 15.
15 will hit. Which one is this?
And I also get sneak attack because that was advantage.
Oh,
Number 1.
nice. Number 1.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot you took level 1 rogue.
2. I got
2 levels, yeah.
So I can add an extra d6. Oh, that would be 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 10, 23 damage.
23. Yep, that's enough. You take
Yeah.
that one down.
Yep. Like,
Okay.
like in the rage, I'm like as fast as I can shoot arrows, and I hit her a couple times. Like, we'll say this, like, hit her a couple times, and as she slumps, like, one of her arms is literally like pinned to the thing.
Well, okay. Oof. Okay.
And then I got my second attack.
Yep.
But since I'm raging, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to run up as far as I can. Well,
just like, yeah, full on.
yeah.
Perfect.
Still advantage, right?
Yes. This is on number 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Much higher than the last one. If I want to do math, that would be 20.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what the AC is at this point.
So that would be a hit.
Yep.
I don't get sneak attack because I can't. Can I do every?
No, it's only once per turn.
Once per turn.
Yep.
Okay. That's max damage. That's 20 damage.
20 damage. And that's with the plus 10, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you hit that one in the shoulder. That is the fry cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she lets out a scream, but she like blocks the rest of them with the frying pan inexplicably because she's just waving it madly in the air.
Yeah.
But you're both just kind of waving things madly in the air. at this
She
point.
turns, and it hits the butt pan because she's got one of her hanging on.
Yes.
Like the
Yep.
Do I get to roll a wisdom save? Well,
Yes.
actually, my bonus action.
Oh yes.
As I'm running, I'm like, kill him, baby. Like,
yeah. Okay.
and
Perfect.
he just. So that's 30.
Okay.
He flies up. He'll do
That
a
one looks
flyby
allergic.
attack.
Sting him.
That's 14 to hit.
14 will hit. So you know the damage, so we can roll that.
That's 7 damage.
7 damage. Bigby like crashes into them and makes them stumble into a table, but it doesn't actually take them out. So
Yeah. Big Me doesn't do a lot of stinging. He just kind of just barrels into him.
yeah,
You
like
know.
smothers them a little bit. You know.
He turns around and just uses the momentum to try and sting him, but he usually just bounces off.
Sometimes the stinger like smacks him side, like you know. And then he's gonna fly, since it's a flyby action. He'll fly back to right in front of Ari.
Okay, number 4 is next. Give me that saving throw as well.
Sure. Wisdom.
Yep. At this point, we're going to say that the rage is taking hold fully against you guys.
8.
8, you are still wrathed. So that one is going to move towards Alan.
Number
30
4.
feet.
Get right to me.
Okay. I will make them roll a little bit of an athletics check to like leap over the table.
Yeah, because they're
Yep,
not
they
really
manage it.
allies with
No.
each other, right? Because they were
Yep.
fighting each other.
Yeah. And it's going to land down, and it is going to try and take a strike at you.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
That is right on.
Okay.
She has a twisted tea in her hand.
Which one is that? That is. Oh yeah, that's the ball.
Yeah,
lady,
so she's got like a
She's got
one of the
Stanley.
Stanley.
Yeah, she's got a Stanley Cup.
But they're not Stanleys in this world. They'd be
Flats.
No, there's Stan Lees in this world.
Yeah.
He went into cup making.
I was
instead.
gonna think of another, like, they're Patrick's or something.
No, this is Patrick.
Yeah.
She does hit you basically upside the head for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
3 because you're raging.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Does she get, because I was recklessly attacking, does she get extra?
Oh, she does get advantage on that.
Yeah.
So, nothing better. Sorry. Thank you. And then Ari,
Okay.
you are no longer wrathed this turn, so you are free to act how you'd like.
She's going to use telekinetic shove on the one that just hit Alan.
Number 4.
So they need to make a strength save of 15 or be moved 5 feet towards me as my bonus action.
They do not make that save.
So she just like, that's my friend. And then
That's my
How much?
friend.
5 or 15?
Huh?
5 or 15 feet?
15.
DC 15, move 5 feet towards
Okay.
me.
Yep.
Okay. And a creature can willingly fail the save. So once it gets pulled towards me, she's going to kind of run towards it and use about half movement, and not about completely up to it, yeah. And then she'll cast another Eldritch Blast.
Want to move right in front of Big B or right next to him?
Right next to him.
Okay.
So just kind of like step forward. And, so first 19 and a 9 to
Okay.
hit.
Both of those will hit.
Okay, so that's a 2d10 plus 4.
Disrespect your surroundings. That's all I can think of with this. Because they're all ragey.
8 for the first damage.
Okay.
And 7 for the second damage.
And this is number 3. Sorry,
4.
which one? 4? 8 for the first, and how much for the second?
D. 4. D. It's number D. It's number D.
Oh,
8
yeah.
and 7.
Okay.
7 damage for the second.
Hey,
And-
yeah, hitting the shoulder, hitting the other shoulder. She's a track star, so she looks like she's
She's a
still
runner. She's
got
a
the
track
stamina
star.
for it. So she's still running, moving, grooving.
Do I recognize this person at all? Like,
Oh
do
no,
we
it's just a
recognize
random
anyone? Just
citizen of
random
town.
citizen?
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say that she's like a track star. She's probably like the local college.
She
not-
graduated, like,
Mhm.
so wait, she's like the kid that's in town still that you kind of
Yeah, I
know.
mean Pterrordale has his own college, so maybe she's just going there. Number 3 is going to charge at Alan as well and make an attack. Ooh, this one does crit against you,
Oh boy.
which again you'll take half damage on this.
But you roll with advantage, right?
Yes, but it was a crit the first one, so I didn't have to. 8 total bludgeoning damage, so 4 because you are still raging. Oh, and then at the end of your turn, Ari, would you please give me another wrath?
Wisdom save.
And
Yep.
8 plus my wisdom is a 5. 13.
Okay, sounds good. You are good there. So you took that damage, and then it is Buck. You are still wrath, right?
Okay. No, I saved out of it.
Oh, you saved out of it. Okay, perfect. Then what would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna target number 4 and fire, and I have Horde Breaker, and I think I can use it now because they're 5 feet away from.
Oh,
each other.
nice.
So, let me see what. Just real quick, I want to read it.
Is it like a knockback effect?
On each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with the same weapon against a different creature within 5 feet. So I just get to hit both of them
Yep.
essentially. Once on each of your turns. So I just get to do it on the first
Yes.
attack.
Ricochets off.
So that'll be-
golden tooth or something.
Yeah. So the one on number 4 is a with sharpshooter is a
That's
17.
a superhero.
17 will hit.
That his power is he bounces off stuff, and his real name is Rick O'Shea.
I mean, Ricochet is
And as
a...
he
for 20
as he
damage?
flies, you hear,
20 damage?
Never gonna give you. Never
And
gonna.
then the second,
okay, that one actually drops.
But every time he
okay.
hits stuff, it makes sounds like the like a pinball machine.
and then the
Ding, ding,
Horde
ding, ding,
Breaker
ding,
on
ding.
number 3 is a a 9 to hit.
That will hit.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yep.
I forgot. For 15, 10, so 25 damage.
25, yes. That one takes that one out too. Okay. So you guys end up, you manage to take out this group of people. You can see that they're all kind of like unconscious on the ground. The red is really still like filling their bodies and everything. Alan, you can kind of feel it still like tingling at your eyes. Ari, a little bit too, but like,
It's intense.
yeah, like you're all feeling something still.
That was like the last time that I ate the pre-workout.
Oh boy. Don't tell my agent. I'll get in trouble.
I can taste colors.
Okay.
Do it. Look,
Anyone else have a headache?
I'm not sure.
Should we call it police? It's a tragedy.
No, we
They
call
won't do anything.
Bryce, and at that I will flip the phone open and start dialing, so that I can get him on the line, try to figure out what's going on.
I'll take out my lantern of revealing, which is basically just a police flashlight.
But it's a magically enhanced one.
Magically enhanced police flashlight.
Yes.
And so I'm looking around
Okay.
for invisible creatures.
So give me an investigate check. Bryce answers the phone and he goes, "Hey, what's going on?"
Rage zombies.
Crap. Okay.
Like red lines on their face. I
Big
think,
disgrace.
Yeah.
We kicked their cans all over the place.
We did. I do have he's on speakerphone. Yeah, we stopped the ones here at the mall. They're kind of messed up. Some of us got a little mad as well.
Okay. Well, you're okay now?
Yeah, I just kind of have some headaches.
Okay.
Do you have any? Have you heard of this before?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think I have an idea of what's going on. Unfortunately, I need you guys to stay at the mall because if this is going down right now, you need to be prepared for something else to come.
Like
I'm
what?
going to make a call. I'm going to call in hopefully some backup for you.
Okay.
But for now, just
Who are you gonna call?
make a barricade.
Ghostbusters.
Keep the area safe
Shall we lock the doors?
if you can.
Okay.
Okay. Be there. Somebody will be there soon.
Okay.
Hopefully.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Right. And he hangs up.
All right. I'll go.
I've
into
made a
this.
fire out of the thing of wood.
Oh, here you go.
I'm just sitting around that. Yeah, perfect. Just kind of
Um,
sitting campfire style.
Ari.
That makes more sense when you smell like campfire.
Ari, can you go lock the doors? You have to just turn it a bunch until it
Yeah.
clicks.
I'm also getting worried. I haven't seen Sasuke. Do I see him with the flashlight at all?
He's not around. However, what was your investigate check?
It was a 9.
A 9?
9 total.
You do see like hints of like red that kind of like as you like flow through it, and it's almost like dust catching the light, but it's like red dust. You
Interesting.
can't quite get what it is.
Reminds me of red lyrium.
Ari,
What?
the doors.
All right. Yes.
Sorry.
So go lock the doors.
Sorry. Still.
You need to calm
So-
down. I mean, if you need some Midol, I've got some in my purse.
Does
So-
it help with headaches?
Actually,
Ari, as you go to start locking the doors, would you give me a perception check, please?
And then I'm gonna. So while Ari's doing this, like Buck, Bryce said we need to go block off, make a barricade or something. There might be more stuff coming apparently.
All right, I'll stand up.
And so-
and just
so
stomp
I'll
out
go and,
my
like-
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So like just kind of like over here where it would be like part of the entrance
Yeah.
to where it goes out to the
I'll
mall.
start
and kinda,
dragging
like,
some of the benches or whatever, and we can
We'll
kind of
push some
build
of
up
the
a.
cans over there.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Okay. So as you are starting to lock the door, Ari, and you guys,
Bigby's
you
helping.
guys can set up a little bit of a barricade as
Okay.
well. You hear the sound of a revving engine, and then a second one,
pile of bricks.
and you have enough sense to realize that they start like squealing tires towards the door to get out of the way, as the doors basically break in and two motorcycles covered in weird like neon tubes come racing in and slamming down. And you hear the bikers on it go, whooping with delight. They have full on like gas masks on, but it's still easy to recognize the neon crashers here.
it's Neon
Or-
Crashers.
You've changed their name like 3 times. What are they?
Sorry,
The neoprene sleeves.
what did I call them here? Neon smashers. Sorry.
Neon
Okay.
Smashers.
Okay, and then
It was Ari. Ari can't remember her name. It just
One of
makes
the
up her
motorcycles like clips Bigby and he just like rolls off
so
to
they
the side.
they basically like kind of like park on either side of the door, and then you see more kind of these hooligans coming in. There's a couple that have like
Oh, not these guys.
combat knives in one hand, and they're on rollerblades, and they're like laughing. One of them is like as he like goes by Buck, and then a pair walk in, and these look kind of like your more standard thugs. You can see that they're all both like Glock strapped to their hip, kind of thing, and they just kind of like saunter in like they're the biggest badasses in town. And then two more walk in, and these two are big, like bigger than any human has the right to be. The one on the left is kind of this tall, muscular man that puts some of the farm boys that are in Sass to shame. And I think he's carrying a sledgehammer. Here, I'll start passing these guys around. Yeah, he's carrying a sledgehammer. And the other one is a rather large woman. She's portly, I guess would be a great way to describe it.
Duhane?
She looks like that's
Duquesne
like
the Rock?
that's Maine and the other one's Dario
Yeah.
from
And she actually, as she comes in, she pulls the cord and revs up a chainsaw and just gives like this chuckle. You know that this is the gang leader of the Crashers. Or Smashers.
measure.
Smashers, Crashers. And they just start laughing, and she just kind of stops and like tilts her head a little bit. Her chain star is just idling, and she says, "We were told to expect heavy resistance, not 2 kids and a hobo."
I like look around for the hobo.
Did we miss one?
What are you doing here? Sass has this under control.
Oh, right. You're with the little kitty group. No, you got it kind of backwards, punk. We're not here to help you. We're here to get to whatever's behind you.
Behind the barricade? I'm like,
I guess deeper. Hang on. And she turns around and she shouts.
which one of you
out
has
to
the highest
door.
IQ? Can I talk to them?
She shouts out the door and says, "Rage Weaver, it's clear." And then another figure steps in, and he is very different from the others. He's kind of got this metal staff with a bunch of different rings kind of capped around it. He's wearing a fine business suit and very thin, and his face and hands are covered in wraps, almost like a mummy but red in color. And there's only like one eye that is exposed, and you see a couple more of these like rage citizens are following behind him, snapping, and but they're not reacting. And he goes, interesting. I wasn't expecting anyone here that wasn't affected.
Who are you?
I'm, as you probably heard a moment ago, I'm the Rage Weaver. And you are...
From Sass.
Never heard of you. Wait a minute.
We handle all the supernatural stuff. See all these rage zombie... You said Rage Weaver?
That's me.
Is this your work?
I believe so. Wait, let me check. Yes, it is. Now, if you would kindly move out of the way, I don't care who you're with. You should leave before things get really worse for you.
What are you doing?
We're here for something that the Bureau has. And it's in this mall. It has nothing to concern you, though.
What's the Bureau? Do we know what the Bureau is?
No, you've never heard of any
Hold
Bureau.
on, real quick. Hi. Buck Calhoun, by the way. Hi. You want an autograph later? Maybe. I got an idea. Why don't we, team up? We're pretty good at fighting. We cleared this place out. Why don't you let us?
I'm like, Buck,
Come.
caused all this.
Hold on a minute. Let the adults talk for a second.
Yes,
So-
do. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
My finger
Okay, that was a natural 20.
Okay.
Plus 2. So 20.
You managed to contain your wrath.
I just, and I just like smash, kick a can or something.
There's a couple chuckles from the thugs.
Why don't you use our help on the way in? Because I think there's
Where's more?
more to this story, kind of deeper in here. I think curiosity for me.
Interesting.
Maybe these guys too. And then I'm trying to look at you to be like,
Give me a deception check, I think, at this point. Because that is what you're going for here, correct?
yeah, pretty much.
That was
Are
a
you
D12.
dropping-
Oh,
that was
yeah.
D12.
Yep,
Drop-
thank you.
Drop hints like it's like in my book, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
The problem is Alan's barely read any of
He's
the
like
books.
dropping all these hints like
Oh.
Alan.
Now hold on. Like I said, my mom loved them.
That's true.
And he's been writing books for a long time.
That's true.
So you'd have to do a history
That's
check.
only an 8, but I'm gonna use my
You have a
boon
diner?
here. It's a 10.
A 10?
Worth it.
Yeah. Let's see. He's going to roll insight here. Oof, okay. He kind of regards you for a moment. He goes, Buck, was it?
Yeah, you knew my name.
As
You told him you're...
No.
as far as things go, I have all the help that I need. So my original offer stands. Step aside, or things get bad.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but
Well-
I like when things get bad.
Yeah, hold on. I got
Just kind of hold up.
Yeah.
So I have to say, you said some really not nice things to my mom when we drove past earlier. and I just want you to know that I'm going to be the bigger person, and I'm going to pocket sand. And I'm going to test fairy fire.
At one of the at the thugs, basically.
fairy
Okay,
fire right
perfect. We are going to go ahead and get combat started here. Give me a second to readjust the map and get everybody situated.
Any
And we'll be right
concentration.
back. All right. Reveal the battle map here. Do we do combat?
I did.
As you can see, there is a wide range of foes against you, but they are all kind of clumped together, so Fairy Fire can hit how many of them?
The foe hammer.
Here, press.
The fairy hammer.
Fairy fear in
It's
dex
each-
save of 15.
Each
see.
object in a 20-foot.
So he would hit.
Can we get all of them?
She would hit basically them all, but that
but the
motorcycle boy.
girl.
Okay.
Or, yeah, the one closest to.
And
Down.
I think this guy is getting half clipped. Oh no,
He's outside of
so
it.
this guy,
So
these two are
sledgehammer.
outside of it.
So,
Everybody else, is
Motorcycle with a club and sledgehammer guy are outside the fire.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get initiatives here before I roll these. Oh, there are also three. Gosh, put three more of the Wrath infected people behind in there as well.
Okay.
Around the Rage Weaver.
So probably one of them out, two of them in,
Yeah.
if they're around him.
Now, are they? Do you want me to? Well, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just fit them in where you can.
Businessman.
Buck, what'd you get for initiative?
10 again.
10, okay.
Yeah.
Ari?
2 plus 1, 3.
I think that's what you got last time
Yep.
as well. Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Alan,
I don't think she ever rolled very
8.
well.
Okay, we did not just get the same rolls, so that's good. All right, so let's see. First, we're gonna do the Rage Weaver. And you said it was a 15.
15, yep.
The Rage Weaver does save. Then we're gonna do the Wrath Infected. Just as one, and they all will fail. So all of the Wrath Infected are...
Okay.
Now, does it move with them? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, basically
Like
just
it
covers
highlights
them.
them?
Yep.
Yeah.
More rings.
Then we have number... So there's two on there that look like they have kind of... they're kind of the meleeers. They look like they have a grappling hook on one hand. On one
Yeah.
arm, because they do. They have like this weird pneumatic grappling hook. And they're the ones on rollerblades, by the way. Because of course. So the male saves, the female doesn't.
Remember when
Of those two.
Okay, so on the woman,
Yes.
In line.
And then we've got, you said only one motorcycler?
Correct.
Yes, just this
cycler
one.
Was out.
the one without the club,
Machete.
the sword one.
Let's
Aquí
see.
machete.
I think that's the guy.
The guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love those bases. They're so cool.
Yeah, the motorcycle. I don't know if you looked at them close. They turned out really well. That was from Hero Forge 2. I'd never put
he fails as well.
Okay.
Then we have the two thugs with guns.
You brought a gun to a sword fight.
Again, so
Yeah.
this time the male fails and the female succeeds. Which one is female? Then we have the heavies.
Ouch.
So hold on, the man or the woman succeeded?
The woman succeeded, the man failed.
Okay.
And then we've got the heavies, which I'll roll individually.
Only one. The other heavy.
Oh, okay. Which
was
which
outside.
one?
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw, the leader.
Yeah.
Okay. Which, by the way, you probably know her name, and it is Kira.
Kara. Okay.
Yeah.
Kira. We must stop Kira.
It is Kira.
It is.
There are motorcycles in this. Everything
the
motorcycles.
The other
Kira.
guy does not
Kira
make his
is
save.
is killer. It's,
And
Killing.
So does she
it's
make
light.
her save?
Kira.
oh, you said she was outside.
No.
Oh,
Sledgehammer's outside.
Sledgehammer's outside. Okay, sorry. Then let me roll for her. She does make her save, yes. Okay. So that is the first initial thing. The Rage Weaver kind of just like waves the dust away, the pocket sand away, and goes, well, I guess it's the hard way. So let's see.
oh great.
Let me just...
I just want everyone to know I copyright this moment.
Level into
What are you talking about? They're going to attack us.
All right.
She is,
get
or not
this
she,
one started.
Rage Weaver is the key. He is going to point back at Ari, and he is going to attempt to hex you.
Oh dang.
Oh, sorry. Hex is just, it just happens.
It's just hex is just a thing you do.
That is the bonus action.
That man gives me the ick.
And then you know what? Let's start off with a...
So, you are hexed.
I think it just means you get like a d6 against you extra or something.
Yeah.
A bonus damage.
Does it also let them crit on a 19 or something, or is that something else?
I think that might be.
Hex is specifically... Oh, sorry. Specifically, its wisdom is the disadvantage on ability checks, but that's not going to affect your thing here. But it doesn't look like... Yeah, it doesn't do anything else. It's just an extra damage on the attack.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And then, yeah, you know what? You guys are clumped up enough. So he points at you with the hex, and then he goes like this, and he goes, die, and snaps his fingers. And I need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm gonna reaction counterspell.
Oh.
Whoa. All right.
My only other 4th level spell.
Okay.
So,
So what is the... You're casting it at 4th level?
I only
Or
have.
at- yeah.
It's always the max level, which is 4th
Okay.
level. At least for warlocks.
So you are going to have to make a roll here.
Okay.
10, and it's plus your
And I'm gonna just say it right now. I've
the
got
spell
here
level you cast, I
inspiration.
think. 10. Or it's your dice roll plus the spell.
Let's see here.
I'm trying to remember how it works.
Yeah, it's been a
It's
while.
one of those ones like you don't use all the time, you know?
It's a good use here, though.
Yes,
Holy crap.
absolutely.
Let's see. If
The counter
casting
spells-
on a spell of a level higher, you make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So the DC's 14.
The DC is 16.
Oh,
in this
your
case.
spell's up.
Yeah,
right,
my
right,
spell,
obviously, yes.
Yep.
So it's a
16.
6 level spell.
Yep.
Woo!
Big money,
Come on,
no
buddy.
errors.
You
Big
got
money, no
this. Let's
errors.
go.
15.
Plus your spell.
Spellcasting.
Spellcasting modifier, which is 7.
Okay, yeah, so he says die, and what does Ari say?
Ari would just kind of throw her hands up like this, and you would just see a fox spirit run
Oh, yeah.
through. And it like it's not even like her casting it; it's more of a reflexive thing.
Mhm.
And
Sasuke finally appears.
He just
Sasuke
jumps and
just-
bites the thread of
Yep.
magic.
And
breaks
he
it.
actually like grabs the thread and just goes,
It's like Black Clover,
Like
but
a
it's the
noodle.
little cat.
Haunted by Native American
and
spirits.
Rage Weaver actually like takes a step back and he goes, Eldritch Gods. Interesting.
Sasuke.
What the hell
Where
just
are you?
happened?
I don't know.
Next up is
I told you he gives me the ick.
the
I burnt both my spell slots on the
was
one
epic.
dude.
honestly burning it on a to counter that spell was probably a really good shout.
Yeah.
Then we've got the female rollerblader with a grappling hook. So
Okay.
she is going
She's very
to
fire.
Yep. She is going to make a dash action as a bonus action, which she's probably close enough that she doesn't have to. But actually, you know what?
Unless she wants to get to Ari.
She's going to hunker down and she's going to go up to Buck and slide and try and like slice as she goes past. But she is taking the disengage action with her bonus action in order to basically fly by.
Okay.
So we got 2 attacks here. The first one is a 15 to hit.
Will miss.
Okay. The second one is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
Like watching
So the
roll.
first one kind of like scrapes against your body armor and you think, oh good. And then she goes, gotcha. And she slices against and deals 6 damage,
Ooh, okay.
slashing damage
Whoa,
specific. And then she's going to skate back as much as she can, giving you the part as she goes.
That was so not cool.
How far can she go back, Scott?
So she moved 4 squares, so she moved 2.
2? Okay, yeah. Actually, just do to the left. Like keep going. Fly by. Yeah. The Wrathfilled are going to go next. All 3 of them are going to move 20 feet. These ones are a bit slower than the other ones. Yeah, these ones are a bit more docile. So they're going to move 20 feet towards the group. All of the zombie
This
ones.
one can get 10, 15.
Right up
Right
to
at the
me.
buck.
Okay.
This one can also
that one's
get
going
up
to
there.
miss an attack against you.
Okay.
That one is
This,
going to.
they're all hexed.
Actually,
They're all fairy fired.
The one that got away from him.
They're all fairy fired, you said?
Yeah, because they're kind of as a group.
The one that got away from him, they used their bonus action to disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of them crits against you, the other one misses. They basically just start like clawing you like zombies. Yeah, you're going down like Daryl in the first round. Take 11 bludgeoning damage from that one.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the other one is just going to dash and move another 20 feet to try and get to somebody.
Oh.
If it can move past Buck and get to Alan, it probably
Yeah.
will threaten you there. Okay. Then we have Rollerblader Male. He is going to take the dash action and slide by Alan in this case. 30 feet up to Alan.
20, 25. So you can get 25.
Okay. And then he's going to make 2 attack rolls. The first one misses horribly. The second one is going to be a 16 to hit, which should hit you, right?
Yeah.
So take 9 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And then going to move the 35 feet straight down the...
Is it taking a
Down the lane.
disengage as well?
No, so you technically could take
Opportunity.
opportunity attack. Yep.
Yeah.
You're just going to be able to, like, kick him as he goes by, though.
I can't fire at him.
No, because you can't use a ranged weapon unless you have something for that, but I don't think sharpshooter gives you opportunity attacks. So specifically, by the way, for the dash, he actually reached his arm forward and the grappling hook attached to one of the other tables and then reeled him in, and he just sliced you as he was going past. So if you want to make a melee attack roll against him, you can.
Are these guys still favored foe because they're still human technically?
Yes. Yeah, technically human is your favorite foe. Because the Wrathfilled were not technically undead or anything.
Oh, you know what? I never rolled for concentration on anything, so...
Concentration?
Favorite foe?
Favorite foe is not concentration, is it? That's just an ability you have. It's not
It says 1 minute until you lose... So I don't have them anymore because it's only a minute.
Okay.
It says until you lose your concentration as if you were concentrating on a spell.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Put your bowstring around his throat. Then it goes past it. Just piano wire.
Actually, I will... I have a... I have a hunting knife, actually.
Okay. You don't have it out currently, though. You have your... Well, I mean, you... Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It's more fun that way. You can just slice with the hunting knife as it goes past.
Yep. Okay, so he'll go past. I'll do an opportunity attack against him. And with the dagger, that puts it at a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Okay, and then as a no
drawn
action,
deck.
favorite foe him.
Okay.
Okay, so I get to do the damage, and then I get to do...
As a reaction, you favorite foe?
It's a no action.
Oh, it's no action. Okay.
Yeah, it says when you hit a creature with an attack roll.
Oh,
I can mark them.
Nice.
So that gives me an extra d4
Okay.
once per turn. And yeah, since it's just technically a dagger, that was terrible rolls. 6 damage.
I'm going to change up the music to some dance music here.
We're on the
6 damage,
dance
you said?
floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, hey.
Yeah. He goes, bitch! As he goes
So he
sailing
was
past.
25, 30, and then he has
Another 30 feet, so another 6.
30?
Yep.
Does he trip on the rubble with his
No,
rollerblades?
he does a really cool hop over it that would have been amazing in the 90s.
They do the
You remember in the Power Rangers movie where they all do
just
rollerblades?
about to say the Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's like that. Okay.
Pulls a brink.
Okay, Buck.
Okay.
Your go.
Skater die.
I'm going to risk an opportunity attack and kind of hightail out of here. 5, 10,
I would go
15,
that way right away.
20.
Well, I guess it's going to trigger off all of them.
Yeah.
If they can take
25,
opportunity attacks.
30. I'll go right there. But yeah, these 3
They were all next to
technically
you, yeah.
had an opportunity attack against me. So hopefully I get lucky.
None of them use the reaction.
Can you take? Oh yeah, that's
Okay,
twice.
sorry, I was distracted.
So
Any
the-
opportunity attacks?
These 3 are gonna have an opportunity attack against
Okay,
me.
perfect. Okay, so that was 3 zombies you said again?
Yes, it was these 3 here.
16,
Miss.
a 7,
Miss.
and then a 20. That one
That will hit, yep.
So we'll do 3 bludgeoning damage for that one.
Okay.
Hey, buddy.
Nice.
Okay, and then you are free to move the rest of the way you want.
Yes, and then I use my movement to get here.
Mhm.
And I'll fire a shot at this one that's fairy fired. And that's going to trigger Horde Breaker.
Okay.
You get advantage for fair.
Yes.
For fire.
That's right. Okay, that's fun. So that's an 11, so that's 10, 16 to hit.
Against which one, sorry?
This one here.
Okay, yep.
Get a
That's
Matthew
gonna be-
Malachi.
24 damage.
Okay, and that was sharpshootered? Right?
Yes. yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the Horde Breaker, that one's not with advantage. That's going to be 7 to hit, which will miss, I think.
7. Yes, 7 will miss.
Okay. And then my second
attack,
attack
yep.
will be not... actually, will be with advantage because I'll just shoot at Fairy Fire again.
Okay.
So that'll be a 23 to hit, or
20.
a 22 to hit
22 will hit, yes.
for 15, 22 damage.
22 damage. Okay. She goes down.
All right.
She's rolling at you, like she starts rolling to the left, and you basically start following her, ignoring the scrabbling claws that are trying to pull you back. And you hit her once, you hit her twice, and she just collapses in front of you.
Okay.
You do see that she does have her mask still, and it is still intact. Is something that you probably would notice, and Buck would definitely be maybe connecting a dot or two.
Okay.
So I'll leave that up to you next turn. In the meantime, would you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes, let's give it a go.
Are you within 30 feet of Rage Weaver?
That's this guy? I don't think so.
Yes.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
Oh, I am. Yeah, I'm at 25.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
And that's a 17 on my wisdom
17.
saving throw.
You managed to hold on
Okay.
to your sanity. Okay. What we got? The female motorcyclist goes next.
Actually, hold on.
Oh.
I still have bonus action, right? Are we doing bonus action drink a potion you
Yes.
roll? It's
Yep.
not max?
Yep,
Okay.
correct.
I'm going to do that.
Pop an energy drink.
Yeah, pop a monster real quick.
Yep.
You have a flask.
Yeah, it's just monster, though.
I mean, you're an adult. It could be a little hair of the dog.
It could be, but he's...
Buck's been clean for about 3 months. Okay. After this, probably not so much.
I mean, maybe like he's got the 3-year pin or whatever, right?
Yeah. 4d4 plus 4. Where's my other 4s? Sorry, you can go on. I can just tell you the total.
Okay. The motorcyclist, the female motorcyclist,
The one at the club.
yeah, she is going to rev up, and she's going to charge straight for. Actually, she's going to charge for Buck because she saw Buck just take somebody out, and she. She screams, "And you know!"
Does she go around the body or through the body?
13 healing.
Over again, like yeah.
Hi, Bubba. Oh yeah, that's big.
And then yeah, you slam into, or you see her coming in with the machete. She got the club. She got the club. Okay, so this is going to be. An
Why
attack.
your eyes all red? You been smoking weed?
Man, you don't even want to know.
You been eating weed?
23 to hit you.
Okay. That hits.
Okay.
I do have superior technique,
Okay.
and the one that I picked was parry.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use that to try and take back or like reduce some of the damage. So it's gonna be d6 plus my dex.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. So 6, nice. 6 plus my dex is 4, so 10 reduce on this one.
Okay. You just take 7 damage then,
Okay.
Nice.
and then you have to roll a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh boy, that's not good.
Thank you, Captain. You got this.
13.
Are you using mounted combat rules for these motorcycles?
As far as you know. Sorry, 13?
Yes.
You are knocked prone.
Okay.
And you would have to put up with people.
I get
Antagonistic.
a prone.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You need a
being
prone one?
antagonistic.
That's our job.
And then she is basically going to try and like run you over as she continues on past. Which she gets advantage because you are prone.
Yep.
So this one is going to 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is just going to be 11 bludgeoning damage. As she continues on, she has 60 total. Or sorry, 40 feet of movement total.
Now, you're prone, but you can still technically take an opportunity attack when she leaves your
I
range.
use my reaction for my parry.
Yeah.
Okay, so she
Now-
moved 5, 10, 15, 20.
These tires, are they the fatty
25,
tires? Are they skinny tires?
30,
and
35,
how recently was
40,
this floor
55,
waxed?
55,
Yeah,
60.
okay. Yeah, they will have 60 feet of movement, you're right. These are like dirt bikes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
How recent were these
floors waxed?
waxed?
Not recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're sticky.
This is very much a gross small.
It's like where the spilled soda's been there
most
for
malls.
days.
Then you hear a slightly distorted voice, mostly because it's like behind a mask. Say, "Get down!" And you kind of like duck a little bit, and this a full-on grenade goes sailing overhead and slams into like the bulk of the group.
Fireball.
So it's a 10-foot radius sphere centered on a point,
Okay.
and this person is going to try and get as many as possible.
This is when Big B becomes sentient.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to be on the grid because...
Yeah, that's true.
10-foot radius, you said?
Yes.
That's this guy.
Question while he's getting
There's
that.
a 5-foot radius.
These motorcycles, are they they're standard dirt bikes?
They're just standard dirt flags, yeah.
Cool.
Here we go. 10-foot radius.
Then they have a kill switch.
Rage and probably the ones in front, I would say. Is
Probably like these ones right here.
Yep. So let me tell me who is hit specifically.
All right. So we've got the Rage Weaver,
Okay.
the Heavy with the sledgehammer,
The two heavies, yeah.
2 heavies, both of them, and then 2 of the zombies.
2 of the zombies. Okay.
Who are very fired.
Yeah.
They're all
They're,
very fired?
they are very fired.
I don't
But this
think
is
that matters,
probably
Yeah,
like a save or something
save
or whatever.
Yeah, this is a dexterity saving throw.
Stink bomb.
the
The
hell,
Rage
a grenade?
Weaver fails. The 2 zombies fail, or the 2 in rage induced. The male heavy fails, and Kira also fails. Nice, everybody fails. So they are all going to
it's a
take.
grenade.
They are all going to take.
That's when the Agent
But when
Carter
it
pops
explodes,
up.
it is a sonic grenade. Like it
Oh,
lets
okay.
out like a shriek, and they're going to take 18 thunder damage each.
Dum, dum.
This reminds me of the Terminator NES game.
I was gonna say it reminds me of like a '90s like X-Files episode,
Something like that.
and they're slunking through somewhere with their
Yeah.
flashlights beaming all over the place. You don't understand, Mulder. This is it.
I love watching old
We're
movies
here.
and seeing them use like flashlights from the 90s
Yeah.
and realizing how bad they actually were. Like nowadays, you have a little LED light that's this
Yeah.
big that'll light up like a whole room.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and
that
their
mag
flashlights
light
are like
barely-
big mag lights, 4
Yeah.
D batteries, and it's like this
Barely
little
get
tiny,
anything,
you know.
yeah.
But hey, you walk around with a club in your hand. You can
Well, yeah,
smack someone
That
with it.
too. Yep.
So you all kind of like turn to see the newcomer, and you see a woman wearing very like a lot of tactical gear, like a lot of tactical gear.
Is it all red?
She is. Let's see here.
She comes in.
Where did she come in from?
She came in from deeper in the mall, so she is going to be.
Like right
She's going to be within 60
Red.
feet of
You don't know what you
just like over in this corner over here, probably.
Like right here,
Yep.
maybe.
I'm going to send you an image with coloring too, just because
Ooh,
that'll look better.
Is it
We forgot
Zendaya?
to- no, she actually looks a little like she looks a little like
She's wearing
stockier,
a still suit.
Yeah.
kinda. Not really, but kinda.
I didn't mean to kill it for you. My bad.
No, you're fine.
Dum, dum. So you're gonna send us a thing.
Yes, I am just grabbing this now.
Discord. Howling at the moon.
So she... Oh, that's just... that would just be to... Beep, boop, boop. There we go. She looks like this.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's kind of stockier. She's got brown hair. You can see the full mask on. She has like a full-on like assault rifle in her hand.
Sound like the underrail laser and the whole nine.
No. Yeah. Well, actually, no. She does have the laser scope. Yeah,
like
sure.
full Rainbow Six.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it like she's kind of in mid toss. You can see that she doesn't have any more like grenades on her belt at this point. But she does say, "Heard you guys could use some help."
With a mask like that, her name needs to be Casey. Casey Jones.
Yeah. She does kind of have a little bit of a deeper voice, but it looks like it's like a voice modulator that's happening.
Nobody cared who I was till I threw a grenade at them.
So that's one lady. I like it.
And she actually, her eyes actually flick over to you, and she goes, "Buck. Sorry, what was your last name?
Calhoun.
Calhoun?
Buck Rogers?
In the flesh. Thanks for saving me.
We'll talk later." Huge fan.
Uh-oh.
He has a 0 intelligence.
Yeah.
I just want to make everyone aware.
I think we gathered.
What's his wisdom?
So,
Wisdom's what?
+3. You know, he's got that ranger wisdom. He knows how to survive.
The heavy goes next, the male heavy, and he is going to march right up to Alan with his sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. What a vicious, mean weapon.
First attack is a 19 to hit.
Nice.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm like holding the bow up.
Please don't crush me. Blunt weapons, I think, are just so much scarier.
Seriously.
Especially the warhammers that are made to like crumple like armor.
So the first one is 13 bludgeoning damage. It kind of like grazes your arm.
That was just graze.
And
Next
then
time I'm
the
gonna get
second
your
one is a 15 to hit.
That
So
misses.
you managed to duck out of the way of that one, of the second
Yeah,
one.
it is a slow weapon, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Nice.
Okay, and then it is
Did you see
Alan's turn.
See that Victor got a floating bell companion as a companion / weapon.
I accidentally awakened it.
That is so cool.
No,
My
I
turn.
love it.
it's alive.
As a bonus
Yes.
action, since I'm 2 levels in rogue, I will disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to move away. But I'm going to move, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 30. I'm going to get kind of like behind this rubble here. And as I'm running, I'm be like, who the hell are you? as I'm like, ow. You know?
Yeah, you definitely like
Fingers.
you were really close to a yeah.
Well, that, but also I just got hit with a sledgehammer.
That's
so-
what I mean. Like you were really close to like probably dislocating something.
Yeah.
She says, "Just call me PKF for now."
Okay.
Roll me an insight check into this.
Does she smell like rubbing alcohol?
No.
Insight is 11.
11. It's tickling something in the back of your head, but it's not quite ringing any bells.
Okay. And then, since Big B is my beast of the sky,
Did I have
primal
you roll at the
companion.
beginning or end of your turn for your wrath?
I think it was at the end.
You have me roll at the end.
Okay, I'm still rolling at the end. Good. Good job, me. Keeping consistency.
All right.
Since he's my primal companion, I can sacrifice one of my attack actions.
Okay.
Since I just used my bonus to disengage, I'm going to
Yes.
sacrifice an attack action and have him attack.
Okay.
And he's just going to just barrel forward into the heavy.
Into the heavy.
Yeah, and he's going to do his flyby attack, of course.
Okay.
So that, I always forget. I wish you would calculate for me right here what it was. My spell attack modifier is 5, I believe. Yeah. I'll do the Night of the Roxbury.
Some cowbell going on here. We need more of it.
16 to hit.
16 to hit. Will hit, actually.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And then that's a D4 plus 6 damage, max damage, 10. So he's in his own little rage from me getting attacked. And he just
like headbutts the heavy, and the heavy kind of like. Ugh.
I mean,
is this a bee?
I mean, he's a black bear-sized bee with a carapace. Like, he's gonna take some hit, be able to hit stuff. But that's a flyby, right?
Yeah, and he kind of like almost shrieks, "Is this a bee?" a little bit, and Kira goes, "Liam, it's just a bug," and the other heavy goes, "I'm allergic." Double damage. No, go ahead and roll me your attack roll because you get.
So he's
attacks.
gonna fly by. So
Yes.
5,
Oh,
10,
sorry, I'm flying.
15, 20, 25. He's gonna go right there.
Okay.
And then second attack is me. I'm gonna attack the sledgehammer guy.
Okay.
Because what a jerk. And I get to ignore any cover he gets from his companion there.
Yep. Are you going to sharpshooter it, or are you going to?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sharpshooter it.
Okay. Because he's not fairy fired, right? No.
No. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. That's only 10.
No, that is going to miss.
Yeah, I'm still a little injured.
Yep. Yeah, you couldn't like pull back quite far enough. It's still in a little bit of pain there. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Are you within 30 feet of Rage Weaver?
No, I'm 35.
30. Yep. Okay. That just affects the DC.
12.
12. You are good. You're still all right. You're
Okay.
Is
withholding
the
rage.
Rage Weaver's like mouth moving at all during any of this?
So
or
it's
is it
all
just...
covered.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
can't
so you
tell.
can't
Yeah,
see it.
he's got the one.
You do
Isn't it
ask,
like a Yu-Gi-Oh character?
yeah,
that
he's
does
got
that?
he has got like the
okay.
one eye exposed, and when you do ask about it, it like turns to you and steps to you, or like when you think about it,
Yeah.
and you can feel like the rage boring into you just from the eye itself.
I believe that is it. I don't think I have.
Okay.
Yep, I don't have an extra action or anything
Pull
like
it back,
that.
It's like the mouth of Sauron.
Okay. Yep, that's it.
Kira goes next, and she just like shouts at Liam and says, "Just go get that damn agent lady." And she's gonna rush forward, and you hear her cackling as she starts revving up the chainsaw and coming for Alan, and she's just gonna like right through the table, blasting towards you.
So 25 puts her there. 30 will get her here if she can go through the table.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I will sacrifice one attack. Basically, she just breaks through the rest of the table.
It's like in Gears of War. Like you fire, and they get close, and then you
Chainsword him.
yeah.
So that is
I guess
a
the not Hellriders.
Warhammer?
What's the new? Yeah, Warhammer. The new Warhammer.
19 on the
Space
first
I need to
one.
play that.
It's fun.
How much?
19.
That hits.
Oof.
Okay, then it's going to be 7 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then the
Chainsaws
second
have
one-
bludgeoning damage.
Oh, sorry, not bludgeoning. You're right. It's slashing.
Slashing, yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'm
It's
using.
a prop chainsaw.
Yeah.
I was just thinking.
It is, yeah.
It's just like hitting you. Well, it's the chainsaw without the blade, right?
Yeah.
It just
The
makes a
second
lot of
one
noise.
is going to be 11
I
because
thought you
it
said you
does
sacrificed a hit.
She does 3.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
That second one was a 19 on the die, so that one's going to hit, and that will do 11 slashing damage to you.
Okay. Yeah. Not looking super good.
Okay. Good to know. I mean,
I'm down to 11.
What kind of clothes are you wearing? Like what kind of is it Kevlar or anything?
No, I don't think I have any armor. I have basic armor, I believe. Scale mail.
I was gonna say if it gets in a chainsaw, sometimes chainsaws will get choked.
okay, then we have
Get the wrong
both
kind
of
of
the,
material.
we're going to call them trick shots because that's the easiest thing, the Glock wielders. And both of them are going to turn and fire at Buck. Which is basically continuing. Oh, you're still prone though, right?
Yes.
They are at disadvantage against you.
Do they have disadvantage because of the range, too?
No.
Just stay prone.
They have 100
Handguns aren't very good at short range.
100
Long
feet is the minimum
Use
range.
steady aim.
I'm
Give
just
yourself advantage.
hand waving it here because I didn't want to calculate that. The first one misses. The second one is going to be a 21 is the lowest.
Yeah, that one will. That'll hit.
Okay. Oh, they only have one attack. Okay, good to know.
It owns an optional. If Corey allows it, then you can sacrifice all your movement to get advantage on one ranged.
Yeah. With Fairy Fire, there's some with advantage.
7
Advantage.
piercing
Okay.
damage.
Kill them all.
Oh.
Yeah, they both just basically full on gun to the side, just start opening fire with the Glock.
That's almost where I got shot last time.
Ari,
Okay.
your turn.
I am going to first.
And there's already a bullet in you, and they shoot and hit the bullet even deeper. Ow!
I'm gonna use
What the
telekinetic
hell?
shove on the one that's driving the motorcycle. See if I can get her to dump off onto the ground.
Ooh.
Nice.
And so she needs to make a strength save of 15.
Let's see. She makes her save.
Okay.
You make it wobble a little bit, but she manages to hold on.
And while it's wobbling,
Yeah, they do the motorcycle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, while it's wobbling, I'm going to use.
She does the full Akira where it like tilts and she just
Power
leans
slides.
into it, power slides. Yeah. And she goes,
Oh,
"Did
no.
you see that?" The other guy goes, "That was so sick."
Is this Akira, the kid that is missing? Is he going to be this giant blob of flesh
Andy?
and
Andy is Tetsuo.
So as she's going past, then what I want to try and do is so I tried the bonus action telekinetic shove. My action I'm going to use Mage Hand, and I want to see if I can grab their fuel line, like near the petcock where it drops down.
All right.
And I just want to pull it off.
Give me a spell attack roll.
you just hit the front brake really hard.
17. That too. I just want to like completely.
The hand
pass.
comes up
Sorry,
and it's like,
I am going to say this is disadvantage because this is an unconventional use of Mage
Yeah,
Hand,
that's fine. That's fine.
just to make sure that
So
we're
12, then that was 12 and 17, so 12
it's
and lower.
precision mage hand.
Plus my.
It's Scanlan. It's the big one.
Yeah, spell attack is 7, so that's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 19.
19.
Have you
Yeah,
been
that's
watching Vox?
I need to get back to it.
that
Just
is. It actually ended. The last
Well,
3
that's
episodes
true.
are now on.
But they got a
I know
season
what
4,
we're, I know what
saw.
we're doing after this game.
Did they announce
Yeah.
season 4? Thank goodness.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, got renewed.
Yes, that hits. The mage hand comes out, or Sasuke's like jaws appear and grabs the fuel line and pulls it out. I'm not quite sure. I don't know motorcycles well enough to know.
Carburetors.
It will run for
Yeah,
probably like
until the bowls are empty.
what?
Well, this one's a 2-stroke. I don't know.
15 or 20
4-stroke.
seconds more.
Yeah,
if that.
it wouldn't. But all the fuel.
The fuel's
once you
going
pull it,
right
the fuel
into
would be
the
dumping
starter.
on the
Yeah.
floor. It'd be just dumping fuel all over the feet, underneath the tire.
Yeah, so we'll
That was my
go ahead
goal,
and
was to
say
try
that
and-
you grease the area,
See if I can grease
essentially. Yeah, with oil.
That's it. And I will, I guess, use my movement.
Grease.
Go grease
grease.
lightning.
I am going to use my movement to try and
Robots
get
in
back
disguise.
this way.
Go
5,
grease
10,
lightning
15,
robots.
20, 25, 30.
Love it.
Try and go back here.
Okay. The other motorcyclist is going to wheel around and charge, and he's gonna go past Alan and go straight for the newcomer.
Is he gonna go right past me, or is he gonna take an arc? Around?
If he can arc around you,
he can.
yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Just take your bow and throw it in his front wheel.
60 and get right up next to
Ooh,
him.
Okay, yeah. And then as he is passing by, he will make the
Yeah,
attack.
he just
Sticks it right in the front wheel.
stick in the spokes.
Which is going to be a
That's when you run
miss.
either the solid wheels or those futuristic looking
Second
ones
one.
that have no inside rim.
Yeah, I like the Tron
Those are
wheels.
so cool.
I guess these are Tron dudes. Maybe they got Tron bags.
They're leaving the little streaks behind.
Yeah.
them.
he comes whooping in and just like and tries to like slice her with the machete, and she just kind of like ducks underneath it. Oh, amateurs. Ding, ding. Then back up to the top of the round with the Blood Witch. Spoilers. That's the figure I'm using. The Rage Weaver.
Oh, you gotta stop telling us.
Ari.
Roll your.
Yes.
13 plus wisdom. You said?
She's not in range. So.
Yes.
Wisdom.
Yes. Wisdom.
And do I have disadvantage on wisdom, or like I?
Ability checks, not saving throws. So
Okay,
you're
okay.
good.
So I'm gonna do. It was a 13 plus my wisdom, which is a +2, so 15.
Okay. Yep. You are good. The Rage Weaver is not happy with you, though, and he is going to say, "Come here, girl," and I need you to roll me a charisma saving throw because you are hexed, which means he can do this special bonus action against you.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Hey.
very good.
She's like, ew.
Yeah.
No, gross.
Ow! You give me the eck.
And Sasuke actually appears on your shoulder and goes, "I concur. It is very ooh."
You've watched enough anime to know what
Yes.
You give-
Yeah,
really?
You're a banana.
You're like the pervy sage vibes. No, thank you.
Fine. Die. And he is going to Scorching Ray you. Send out a trio. Actually, at third level.
Well, as long as it's
Are
not.
they gonna weep?
Power
Oh, I'm
word
prone.
gas.
Never mind. I was gonna say, like, can I intercept one?
Yeah.
Like, no! Dive in the way.
Not the kid.
Buck
I just started
Buck
kind of
is
liking
seriously
him.
rethinking his
Life
along.
choices. Oh, okay. Sorry. This is creating 5 rays because it is.
I don't know if you noticed, but they added a whole bunch of
Okay,
new.
so roll the
hand
first one, and then I have a question.
options. They look so much better. Like, look at what Buck's hand looks like
Okay.
compared to Alan's.
Sorry. You said I needed to roll the first one, then you have a
Alan's is
question.
just like,
Not necessarily a question.
I will have to re-roll
together.
these then because
Not necessarily a question. I just the first roll because I do want to use Misty Escape because the first or when
and
I
then
take
I pick
damage,
some more
Okay.
natural.
I can
looking
teleport
looking
60
ones.
feet and become invisible.
I don't. Let's see.
So would it be the first damage or would it be the whole damage and then I would teleport? How would that work?
Hero Forge is gone so far.
I think it
They
would
just-
be
they have
each
face
hit.
customizer?
Each hit. Okay.
Yeah,
you all can still-
because technically
And they
they all
also
hit
have-
at once.
Okay.
So
They also
yeah,
have-
so we'll roll the attacks here.
Okay.
We'll roll them fresh because you
Kit
had your
mashing.
question.
You can put
So there's a
any
reaction.
item anywhere and change any size and do anything.
One
So,
for short rest.
What is your AC?
My AC is a whopping 12.
Ah, yes. Once again, Victor plays the low AC character,
that's
and then
cloth-
I
that's
target
cloth wearers,
them.
right?
Let's see. That's 1 failure. That's
the-
2 failures.
This jacket looks
That is
way
a
cuter than that
success.
Kevlar you tried to make me wear.
Success. Success.
Yeah.
You know, some of the stuff can be enchanted, right? Magic exists in this world.
It's true.
Like, we don't actually have to wear plate. You
I
can
mean,
have.
have you seen Frodo? He had mithril, and he looked cute.
Is in Ari's mind, is Frodo a twink?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the hostess
You
heirs.
wear Vicks.
One of the. Do you wear Vicks? Yeah. When you
When
wear
will you wear
Vicks?
Vicks?
We
Slap
got
there.
14, 19 fire damage
Okay.
total.
19, got it.
And then you may Misty Escape.
19 damage. You know, here just kind of like caught. Oh crap! I did 1 extra damage. Heal.
She'll just call out, oh crap.
And then she will wink out of existence. Is that how far? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So she'd be like right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
You go here.
But she's invisible at this point.
Okay.
And I need to roll
It's
a
gone.
con.
Yes, you need to roll 3 Constitution
So that
saving
is
throws,
first
please.
one. What I need to
Each of
roll?
them will be
First one's
a 10.
an 8 plus
I
my
needed-
concentration.
I needed to roll
Or
my
Constitution.
favorite code.
Constitution, which is a +0. So yeah, it fails. So that it's gone.
All the fairy fire is gone.
All the fairy fire is gone. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
That's okay.
Next up are the Wrathies, and they're all going to rush Bigby. Bigby. What's Bigby's AC?
Not a lot. Be nice.
Nice.
One of them is going to crit.
13 plus 3, so 16.
The other 2 miss, so just 1 crit. For 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So you're essentially invisible right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm invisible till I take my action.
Oh, also roll me a wisdom saving throw at the end of your. Oh wait, no, never mind. That wasn't the end of your turn. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, so I am invisible until the start of my next turn,
They're-
or
they
I
moved up.
attack or
They
cast
moved
a
up
spell.
near him, correct?
Yes, they all moved near him. The gentleman, the rollerblader at the back is going to move towards the agent.
Opportunity attack, right? No, it's
No,
not, he's still
no,
in my
it
third
wouldn't.
reach.
It wouldn't
not
be
until
your
he
turn.
Boo! Bow down to the queen of filth. Slime. Putrescence.
Both of these are going to miss. So he does a couple quick attacks, and then he's going to skate back away the rest of his movement because he uses the disengages.
How much did he move?
You can do 30.
He like skates up, misses, and then does like, whoa, whoa,
Yeah. Back away, not today.
I'll use half my movement.
He does
to
the breaks with his feet
stand
like
up.
this, and then does the little slow.
And then I'm going.
Yeah, they
to...
roller blades or skates, and you can skate,
Yeah.
hit, and then roll backwards.
Yeah.
One of them is not actually skates. They have Heelys on.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Cordon of Arrows. But I'm just going to put them essentially in my spot, and then I'm going to take off with the other 15 feet that I have.
Do you have arrows?
Cordon of Arrows, yep.
10,
Cordon of Arrows is right here.
15. We'll go right there. So there's a Cordon of Arrows here.
Okay. So that you're just kind of like
I'm setting basically like,
You, like,
maybe I got some
Overwatch
bottle
on that
rockets
spot.
in my
Yeah.
pocket, and I just
yeah.
and then take off.
Okay, perfect.
That would absolutely be like the bad influence part of like,
Yeah.
hey kids, you want to shoot some
Well,
fireworks?
it's just fireworks in the mall.
Some illegal fireworks. These are they're Roman
Straight from
candles.
China.
He's been tampered
Anything
with.
else that you were going to do?
And then I'm just gonna run. So yeah, that's.
And then no bonus action or anything?
They're any
I don't really have a good bonus action,
Yeah.
so yeah.
You don't want to take another potion?
Actually, you know what? I will do that and use my final.
also,
one.
hey,
So
I
it's
want to
24
remind you,
plus 4.
since you haven't played in a while,
Yes.
you do have Action Surge
That is correct.
if you want to
Yes.
use it. Also, Second Wind, I think, is a bonus
Right.
action.
So that's 8 plus 4, 12. So
Oh,
12
okay.
more. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
And then go ahead and roll me a Wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
6.
You feel the rage coming on. Lighting those bottle rockets really got the wrath going.
All right.
Now it is the biker's turn. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna roll a d20 on a 10 or lower. She finally runs out of gas for the motorcycle.
Deal.
She rolled lower than a 10, so she runs out of gas. like literally, she just kind of like stalls to a stop, and she sees it just like spilling out. You must have hit something very vital, and she goes, "Damn it!" So she's going to.
I just paid this off.
I don't have a figure for her off of her motorcycle, so she is going to just move 30 feet.
Here, replace her with
Would
this.
she be considered greased?
Yes, she is actually. Yeah, she's going to drop off her motorcycle and try and move towards Buck, but she does have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, what is the dex save on grease?
It'll be your save DC.
Yeah,
My
dex save
save.
or
Yep.
fall problem.
My save DC, I believe, is 15.
15?
Yep.
Okay, she rolled a 15, so she's good.
Okay.
So she's going to move up to Buck, and she's just going to try and, like, smash you with, only with the bat that she has, because she doesn't have her full range of multi-attacks without her
Does
motorcycle.
it create any sparks?
No, not this time.
Does she catch herself on fire?
15.
So whenever a creature comes in within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on their turn,
Oh, nice, okay.
or ends its turn there.
What's the guy's name from Gondor?
So I think she stepped into its 30-foot range.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
So
she
she
might
was
have been in it
already
before,
in.
so she might have to end her
20,
turn. there.
Yeah, it will
Okay,
be at the end
so
of
she
her
would-
turn.
okay,
Yeah.
yep,
So,
you're right.
yep, so the attack misses.
Ooh, okay.
She ends her turn, and then the first bottle rocket
yeah.
goes
So she
spiraling
does Dex save 14.
towards the motorcycle. Dex save of 13?
14.
She does not make her dex save.
So
towards the motorcycle.
Yes.
Not the motorcycle.
Yes.
Okay, so
if it
she
would
just
have
takes
missed,
1 damage.
1 damage. Okay.
Yay.
Is she covered in gasoline?
No, not
I'm
at this point.
campaigning to catch her on fire. Someone will burn.
Okay.
This is Ari's dark. This is her
Yeah,
darkness that she
yeah.
keeps inside. She's got a little bit of a pyromaniac thing going
She's
on.
got the Eliza thing going on where there's like, on the surface she wants to be all but sunshine and rainbows, but underneath she's all Necronomicon, Eldritch Gods.
Yeah, so that bottle rocket, like, hits her and kind of just, like, pops in her eyes. And she's like, yeah, come on. What the hell, man?
Oops.
Oops.
That one looks like it was a dud.
Then it is PKF's turn, and she is going to not sling her rifle around. She's actually going to snap out a baton and try and crack this other motorcycler over the head.
As he drives by and misses her, she's
Yes.
just gonna like smack him in the back of the head.
That is a
Hit him
crit.
right here where it knocks you out.
That is going to be a
Can she
lot
just
of
pistol
damage.
whip him with her
Medulla oblongata.
with her rifle?
She could pull a Legolas, grab one side of the motorcycle, slap
flip.
around the horse, and then catch onto the back.
That does 20 damage.
Then pull out a knife and
Yeah.
And then the
But it's one of
other
those spring-loaded fake knives.
is also going
But
to
it's also a taser.
for another 21 damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that he goes barreling past, and she like ducks underneath, and then just like full on runs the baton and smashes it once into the motorcycle and then once across his head as he goes past. And then she's actually going to move and risk another opportunity attack as she starts heading towards Alan. Alan looks like he needs a little bit of help. And the opportunity attack will be
She can
a
get
fail.
right next to me.
Yep.
And the other one. If she wants to get next to the other one, or she can get just next to me.
Okay. Yeah, she'll just get right next to you and kind of just
Right here?
or
Or right here?
No, right there. She does want to be within chainsaw range. I don't know why, but okay.
You know why.
I know why.
Because I
Gonna
got
grab the
Because-
chainsaw with
Because
her
you
bare
made
hands.
everything. You know.
Yeah, I know why. And
know.
then it is the heavy's turn.
She has bare hands.
The heavy is going to not go for the bee, surprisingly. He's allergic. He's going to skirt around it and trying to go for Buck, but he's going to take a very cautious route.
Perfect. Right by the explosives.
Yep, right into range.
And
So he was
that will
already
be,
in range.
Oh,
So it'll be when he ends.
I'll go in the other direction.
So here comes the weapon attack, which is an
Okay.
18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Well,
I need to check to see if they've... Yes. Okay, so they're... 15 damage on that first
What
one.
are you doing? You're bringing Dallin back just to kill off his character?
Sorry, it's the hood. It
Yeah,
brings
yeah.
things out in me. It's like the hair or the hand, like the transplant movie, The Eye or whatever.
The hair from Simpsons.
The hair from Simpsons,
Where
yeah.
Homer gets the...
The second one is a critical failure, though. So
Okay.
yep. In fact, I'll have them roll a dex save to see. They fall prone as they slip on a little bit of extra fuel with that second swing and
This is when you
overextend.
find out at the end Buck is actually a Gallifreyan and has 2 hearts.
And go
I
ahead
just
and
know how
roll
to do beast
the,
breathing and
Yeah,
move
see?
my
Yeah.
organs.
Go ahead and roll the attack roll for the arrows.
All right, so. Oh no, it's a deck save.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a dex save.
I was like, yeah.
They failed. So
Okay, 4 damage.
4 damage.
If they're prone, don't they automatically fail?
No, they can still roll dex saves.
That
You can still roll around on the ground.
should it be a disadvantage?
No.
I mean, okay. I mean, I understand like rules, but I'm trying to think logically here, like.
This is a game about magic.
I know.
Okay.
Then it is.
I know you
Ari's
could get caught in the middle of
turn.
a fireball and not get any damage.
Wait, did we
like,
miss?
or half damage.
Oh no, sorry. It's Alan's turn.
I was going to say, she's...
Now, Alan, you are not enraged, correct?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait. No, yeah, I am.
You are.
But you are engaged
failed?
in
Yes,
combat.
because I only rolled an 8
Okay.
last time.
Time to spin the wheel of wrath.
Wheel of Wrath.
Come on, Vanna.
Venerath. E.
Howl of Fury.
Yee. You howl in fury. All allies. You and all allies gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Ooh. Roll it. Roll it.
We each roll, or he rolls one and that's everybody gets that.
He rolls one and everybody gets that.
Got it.
Going bolt here with the temps for
7.
everybody. 7.
Right.
And then
7
10 hit
temps?
points.
Thank you.
7 temps. Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, basically, you
Does-
feel the rage take
does,
over and you just. Ah!
Does PKF get it as well?
Yes. If
Oh,
you
and Big B.
consider,
Big B technically gets it
yes,
too, right?
if you consider her an ally.
I mean, she's helping us, so yes.
There's one other thing that you need to do at the start of your turn. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, as the fumes from this chainsaw are causing like a little bit of wooginess.
Constitution saving throw. 14.
14's a success, so you're good.
Toxicity of this chain.
Yeah, you will
Of
be
this chain city.
immune to the effects for the next hour or so. You basically,
Of the fumes?
yep. The fumes aren't going to affect you as much.
Okay. I will bonus action. Disengage.
Okay.
Actually, I will take my action, and the first thing I do is I will pull out the tomato with the big M on it,
Okay.
and take a
eat it.
bite, and get my
Get a
medical
full short
action.
rest.
I get a full short rest.
Yeah. So
Which
you
means I can
spend
use my
hit die.
hit
and-
die.
Nice.
So, how much do I need to try to heal up?
Wah. Now, wait, is it the max tomato in Smash that gives you the...
Drops it to 0%.
Drops it to 0?
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was
percentage.
the max tomato or if it was... if that only did partial.
I think there was a smaller one that you could do.
Because I thought the
there's
heart was
big-
all the way to 0.
The big tomato, I want to say it was a tomato. Maybe it was a heart. I don't know. I always thought it was a tomato.
23 plus 8 is 31.
Okay.
Back to 0.
Any sort of short rest things refresh as well, so make sure you...
Yeah.
Take
Well,
that
I'm
full.
just taking a short rest, just in general. So it didn't heal me to full, because I didn't use all of them. Because I'm never sure on the total rules, especially in the middle of combat. Like, will I be able to, like, do I have to, like, pick the dice first, and then that's what I get, or can I just, like, keep using
You
them?
should keep using them.
Okay, then I'm going to do another one.
It's technically a full short rest, so you regenerate as much as you want.
That was another 12, so I will take that. Okay. Okay. So, then bonus action to disengage. Then I'm going to move away. 10, 15. Is this guy still up?
Yes.
Or is he? Okay.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and fire.
You
Or I
use your
can't. That's
action.
right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
done.
use your action, so
I'm done.
that'll be-
But Big B still has his command of attack.
Oh, yeah. That's true. He does.
So he just keeps doing the same thing. And so he is going to go 1, 2, 3.
Here's a trio of attacks against Big
Fly
B.
by.
Oh, never mind. This is... we'll just discard those.
He goes here. 5, 10, 15. Okay, so he'll get right next to him and try to hit that guy again.
Okay. I have you roll a wisdom save at the end of your turn.
No.
Just barely touch him with the stinger and watch him puff up.
14. 14 to hit.
Okay, you are wrath.
Inside the mask, he's
14 to hit?
like,
Yeah.
14 will miss.
Okay.
In this case.
Yep, Big B totally does try to sting him, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no, get away!
20, 25. Let's see.
There's like a little bit of murder in his eyes at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, would you please roll me a wisdom saving throw to see if you are still wrathed?
Sure. Yeah, I definitely look like I'm Denethor. I've been eating tomato. I got all this tomato. Yep, 7.
Hey, you are still wrathed. You do see PKF like call over her shoulder and say, "Grab a mask if you can, kid."
I won't respond, but I
Yeah.
will mentally acknowledge it. Okay. You know?
The chainsaw lady, Kira, is going to laugh and say, "Lady, you picked the wrong fight." And she's going to take this canister on the bottom of her chainsaw and she's going to unscrew it, and this kind of more fumes start like coming out of it.
Spring-loaded snake shoots out.
Actually, and a spark. So she's going to basically like flamethrower in a 15-foot cone for you and
Okay.
her. So roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is this the end of the SAS team?
at least
I just healed up to basically maximum, so.
it'll be the sass in the burn unit.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
22.
22 is a success, so you are fine. You're going to take 7 fire damage because it's half,
That's all my temps.
and then PKF is going to take 14 total damage.
Did she fail?
Yeah, she failed because she's right there. She took the brunt of it, but it looks like it like singed her, but she managed it looks like her gear's probably a bit flame resistant. So
Like I said, enchantments exist.
next up, the flame shots are going to fire off at Buck some more. Or not the flame shots, but the trick shots. Kapow, kapow. That is a 13 is the highest, so
Miss.
they are definitely stormtrooper aiming.
Okay,
it.
well, one of the trick shots, the male, is within range of your thing at the end.
Okay,
If he doesn't move.
dexterity saving throw is a
Oh, wait. Yeah.
failure.
3 damage.
Bam!
Damage,
And there's
nice.
one more bottle rocket left.
Okay. Then it is Ari's turn.
Okay, so Ari's gonna step forward.
I just love this little like.
She's gonna step forward 10 feet. And then I'm going to.
I just love the idea that, like, you just like pull a handful out
So you're going to be adjacent to.
and then just drop them on the ground and run, and they just.
So I'm going to get in the center of both of them. And as she becomes kind of
So you'll be adjacent to one or the other. Which one do you want?
that one's fine. She will be as she kind of like shrugs off the invisibility. She's kind of like limping, and then you know the Overwatch when she's like, "This is now under my protection." She's gonna use Fate
Sombra?
Presence.
No,
Sombra or
not
The
Symmetra.
girl,
It's,
the girl with the
Thought you were
fox
talking about the
ears and
robot.
like the.
oh,
oh,
Kiriko.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have not played Overwatch in so long. I have
Same.
no idea who you're
You're
talking
okay.
about.
It's
Kiriko.
yeah, Kiriko.
Now under my protection. So she's gonna use Fey Presence and she's gonna attempt to charm both of them.
Okay.
Ooh.
What is the throw on
DC
that?
15 Wisdom. Each creature within 10-foot cube.
Okay, the guy on the left makes his save. The guy on the right, wisdom, does not.
So
The
I'll
motorcyclist.
say, I need your help. And I want them to.
Yeah,
I
right.
want them to help me.
Hey, how you doing? They like full on like stop the motorcycle. Like they were basically they have like a lump on their head.
So
They're
that
probably
mean-
bleeding
so
from
that
it.
mean they're
just like,
charmed?
Sup?
Yeah, they're charmed. No, it's that. So that one's charmed.
Yep.
Listen, I need you to draw attention from the others and maybe go run over the guy with the stick.
Okay. So in this case, what does Fey Presence do specifically?
They are charmed.
They are literally just charmed. Okay.
Charmed.
Yep.
Do you need concentration?
Yes, please. And then that's my action. My
Okay.
bonus action, I am going to use. Where's the other one? I can't remember if that's a bonus action or not. Reactions, nope. Bonus action. So I'll use my telekinetic shove again. I want
rollerblader?
to. I'm just gonna shove a creature. I want to shove Chainsaw Lady to try and see if I can get her to stumble backwards and fall prone.
Oh, okay. She fails her save.
Okay.
And she fails and stumbles backward and falls prone. So she'll be prone on the other side of the table, basically. Nice.
All right.
Good job. Well, good turn. And then it is the motorcyclist's turn, who is fully charmed by you, and goes, "You got it, babe." And then he's going to spin his motorcycle around. He's going to charge
He'll
right
do that.
for...
He'll do that.
Yeah, right for Rage Weaver.
10, let's see.
I appreciate your help. It will.
45. So, yeah.
You don't want to break the charm here.
45. Puts him there.
Whatever. He's like,
He
smash that,
goes
smash that sub
right
button.
over the he goes right over the tables, like full on use them as a ramp, and he goes for the weeb as he comes down on Rage Weaver, who looks shocked that somebody's coming at him. So this is going to be a full on charge attack. So extra stuff here. 21 will hit for sure.
Do they have like a charge ability if they
Yes.
do 20?
Yep.
Nice. Like elk and stuff do.
Yep. I am literally just using a moose as their
Boost, yeah.
Go Moose.
29 damage on the first hit, full on cracking him on the
He
head.
does way more damage than I do.
And then
Leaves tire marks across his wraps.
Unwinds him.
and then it basically knocks him down. So he's prone.
Double prone.
And then is going to try and run over him.
This gang is so violent.
Yes, it is.
I didn't know gangs could be so violent.
Fire it up.
I almost went full like
Like
I was
Halloween gang?
Yeah, for the Halloween, I was gonna do like the neon hair, but I was gonna do the one guy, the guy with the knives.
Oh,
I was gonna
man.
go with his look because I like his like jacket and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I didn't have ties, so I was just like, I'll just do this. And then another 11 damage as he goes racing past. And here the trick shots are like, "What are you doing, man?"
50, 55, 60.
So Discord. Let's see, how long does that
Uh-oh.
last?
That's in my last thing.
Oh,
in their
nice.
turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break your charm. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, find out like what breaks the charm
I
here
think getting
specifically.
attacked.
Right, but until the end of my next turn.
Okay, yeah.
So okay.
Either way, it's going to be fine.
Got a deck save, and then
Does not make it.
4.
4 damage?
Yep.
Thanks.
Bottle rocket to the face. Oh, what? At the end of your turn, Ari, would you please give me a wisdom saving throw as well, just to...
Yep, that is a 3 plus my wisdom, which
Gets
is
stuck
not
in his
great.
hair and then boom.
Yeah.
Wisdom is going to be 5, so that's going to be 8.
8? Okay, you are infused with wrath. So the Rage Weaver stands up on their turn, and as they do, half of the wraps have basically been cleared away, and you see the rest of the cult fall away, and there's not a face there so much as just a skull with blood red eyes. And he goes, I have had enough of this. And he's going to start rising into the air. So he's going to go into the air 10 feet. And he is going to cast another Scorching Ray. This time we're going to do 2, 1, and 1.
Okay.
So Buck
Flying mummy
is a
probably an alien.
that's a failure against Buck, so you can just continue riding.
Seems to have a crystal skull.
Oh my gosh. The highest
Yes.
against... Sorry, the lowest against Ari is a 13.
Hits.
Okay, so they're both going to hit you.
No, it's just ability checks. It's not for saves.
Oh, and they do have you hexed, so that's an extra 1d6 damage.
It's just ability checks.
Is Hex is Hex concentration? Yeah, it is. Let's see.
Did he roll? Because he got what 20 something damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, never mind. There's no Hex damage. Okay, yeah, the Hex was gone.
Excellent.
So that is a total
You charmed your way out of a hex.
Yeah.
19.
So charms
fire
are better
damage.
than hexes.
19 fire damage.
Yep. Yeah.
Still alive.
And then the one against Alan
Just barely. Still alive.
is a 19 to hit.
Ooh.
So that's 6 fire damage.
What's the lighting in this situation? Is it
Oh,
full?
it's still a bright sunny day outside, and this is a mall food court, so yep.
So it's sunny. It's not dim.
The Wrath zombies aren't going to go for the nearest person, 20 feet, which I think is Buck.
Yep. 15, 20, so hit right up.
One of them can hit.
2 of them can hit.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, or yeah.
The other one's just going to dash if it can't
Okay.
reach you. So
You'd have to scramble over the
20,
wood stuff.
15's the highest.
40. It can go.
40.
It can go right here. Yeah.
Okay.
So it actually can't. It'll be in range
Yeah.
to hit me next time. I'm surrounded.
15 is the highest against you.
So that misses.
Okay. So they all miss. They're just kind of again scrabbling against you.
You're Woody Harrelson in
Zombie
Zombieland. The cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Not intentional.
Totally. Yeah.
The-
Twink.
the rollerblader next to you, Ari, takes 2 swings at you, but does not make either of them. So, and then they're just going to use
Still a
their
little dazzled by the charm.
disengage and then move 30 feet away from you.
To where?
Dazzle dazzle.
They're just roller skating backwards, not realizing they're heading right for Big B. Right for Big B. Yeah.
So they're roller skating backwards.
Yes.
Good.
And then it is Buck.
Okay, so I'm not going to use sharpshooter because I'm in close range, which is just going to put me at disadvantage. But I really can't go anywhere, so I'm going to just take some shots with disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm going to...
Wait, you're Wrath, aren't you?
Oh, you're right. I am. Yes.
Let's
That
spin
is
the
correct.
wheel.
Come on, Vanna.
This was well worth the money. Well worth the gift card.
Wild swing.
Wild swing. Here you go.
Nice. You just take the butt of your gun.
You attack the closest target, so
Nice.
nothing changes.
Perfect. All right. So
Prone guy.
I'll target prone guy.
Okay.
And I'm
So that's
already
just
at
a-
disadvantage. So
Well, so it's disadvantage, but then it's advantage.
Are you wrath
because
as
he's
well?
prone? So. Oh no, because it is a
Because it's
ranged
a ranged
attack.
attack,
yes.
I was like,
So-
okay. So it's double
Now you're
disadvantage.
raging.
but-
I am
Yeah.
as well.
Oh,
You're
it's
at-
literally a crit and a crit fail.
Oh darn
And then
it.
there's that
The
concentration.
duality.
Raging.
Okay, that's your first
Rage
attack.
ends concentration, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you're not raging. That's just to
your-
that's just
your-
to show
It's just
that you
indicating
are
wrath.
okay.
Yeah.
It's wrathing.
Yeah, I don't have
I
a
am
wrath.
wrathful.
Okay, so that's the first one misses. Second one
Go and roll the second one.
is going to be a 14 to hit.
A 14 will miss.
Okay. And then I'll just... Gosh, I don't really want to use it right now, but... I'll use Second Wind right now. I'll do that. Just gave myself a D10.
Okay. Do you want to try and flee the area, or...
So there's 5 plus 2, so 7. 7 more heals. Yeah, I might... Well, I just don't want to take...
Well, so
many
you've got
opportunity
the
tags.
three zombies around you, zombie people.
This person,
They're pretty weak
so-
on attacks. The heavy is going to be at disadvantage if he tries to do an attack against you.
Sure.
So it might be the best time to do that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so we'll go...
Which we take you down right here.
I guess I'll just try and sidestep the prone, so 5.
The highest zombie is a 16.
That would mess
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
A 16? Yeah, I have a 17.
Okay. And then the...
It's that denim. Slides
So
right off.
I'm going to go right by B. Let's go. Yeah, just whiffs like right as I step out of the way, I guess.
The sledgehammer, he kind of like ineffectually tries to stick it between your legs with a 13. It doesn't quite hit. And
Alright.
then the other one rolled
Oh, I guess I need my gold, my green.
a 19 to
Yes,
hit.
that will hit.
Okay. So one hit on that, and you take 19 damage.
Oof.
That
Okay.
actually was huge. Yeah. That basically, like, you're dodging everything else, and then the bat just like smacks you in the back of the head. Your hat comes flying off, and you have to like catch it.
Right in front.
Did anybody see that? That was really cool.
You got me, right, B?
And then she's actually going to charge right at you as well. I will say that the grease has expanded to the next zone at this point, at the beginning of her turn. So she will have to roll a dexterity saving throw. Oh, she succeeds. So, yep. Just give us. Yep. It is now bigger. That's probably as big as it's going to get.
it's gasoline.
Yeah.
It starts
So-
evaporating too.
Only 2
She does make her save, so she's able to stand right next to Buck and give him
Inside
a
the
swing,
gas.
2 gallons on that.
which
Inside
is
the
a 16.
flammable-
So.
16 misses.
Okay.
It's gonna smell good in there. Just
You
remember,
have firebolt. You can just.
Okay. So then it is
Eldritch Blast, but it's 4
PKF's turn. Oh, give me another saving throw
Oh,
at the end
yep.
of your turn, by the way.
Say 15?
You are no longer wrathed. For now. For now.
For now.
The PKF is going to go, and she's going to turn her gun on the woman that was swinging at Buck.
Okay.
No.
Yep, and she's going to make 2 attacks here.
Does she have sharpshooter?
The first one is a crit. She does not have sharpshooter, unfortunately.
Does that mean that it sparks?
Well, it depends. Is she using real bullets?
Wait,
rubber
no,
bullets?
you're next to it. Don't, never mind. No
Oh,
sparks.
she's using rubber bullets.
I just go flying.
I don't remember much. Must have been aliens.
Plus
Had a
5.
concussion.
I lost
21
about
damage on that first one.
2 hours
And
of
then-
time.
Lost 2 liters of blood. Must have been
And then a
aliens.
hit on that one. 4. Enough. Okay. Yeah, she just brings up her rifle and goes "Dit, dit, dit, dit," and takes that one out.
Nice.
Okay. And then it is the heavy's turn. He's going to stand up from prone.
Half movement.
He's going to move into the grease. And
He's got 30 feet of movement, right?
No, half because
Well, he got up
yeah.
at half, but if he goes in the grease, that would be considered
difficult terrain.
difficult terrain,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So,
And fails his dexterity saving throw and falls prone. So he stands up and he's like, get back here, and then just like slips forward and this isn't a good day for old Liam.
Old Liam. Allergic to bees.
Alan. Your turn.
I am raging. You want to
Oh yes, it is wheel time. You're right.
wrathing?
Forgive me.
of Wrath.
Wheel of Wrath.
furious swipes.
Furious swipes.
You can make an extra attack this round, but you have disadvantage on all attacks.
Okay, he's prone anyway.
Yeah.
Furry attacks. I guess he's behind him. Or she.
If it's a
Chainsaw.
ranged attack, it would be disadvantage on that too. so-
Yeah, I am. I'm mad. I'm gonna shoot.
Sorry, not attack. An extra attack action. You get like an action surge.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, sorry, it is 2.
Cool. I'm gonna try to attack the chainsaw, but it's a disadvantage. So that's a crit fail on the first one. That is a 15 on the second one.
15 hits.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
We'll do favored foe damage.
Okay. And sneak. Oh wait, no, you don't have it.
I don't know sneak. It'd be anti-sneak damage. I'm yelling, ah!
Yeah.
Oh, I guess technically.
13 damage.
13. Okay.
Technically, mage hand would still be on.
Then my action, my
No, if that's is that a concentration?
my second action would be
It's conjuration.
Your second set of attacks.
second set of attacks. That's a 19. Oh, sorry, 21.
21
The
hits.
lowest. Okay. And that one only does 5 damage.
5
1
damage.
minute, 30 feet.
And my last attack on her. 2 6s. 15.
15 will hit actually.
Okay.
And you didn't sharpshoot any of these, right?
No.
Okay.
Nope. 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
So that was all my
30
actions.
feet.
Yep.
It would not be there. Because I'm outside of 30 feet.
How's Hammer Dude looking? Is he looking kind of?
He's looking a little rough, but he's not quite.
Big
So I'm gonna yell at Big B and say, "Sting him!" And so for my bonus action, he's gonna go
No.
And he starts hovering as high as he can, points
Full
his
on
stinger
stinger
down, and then
down.
just stops flying. That's his attack.
Okay.
Okay. Does he get advantage since it's a melee attack?
Yes. Yeah. It's a melee attack against a prone target.
Okay.
Let them eat cake. The guillotine.
19.
19. That hits. Yeah.
19. Okay. This is
He pulled his signature move. The
Stinger
guillotine.
slam.
Stinger slam.
I have to figure this.
Bumble
So the
bash.
D4.
Yeah. Take your damage and double it. By the way.
Okay.
Yeah, because he is allergic.
So that would be 14 total damage.
Okay. It stabs right into him. He goes, oh no, I'm getting puffy already.
He just had the mask.
Happy pet.
Have you guys watched Agatha all along?
Not
No,
yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
Bonus content.
5, and then he'll go 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
Move away.
Give me a wrath roll at the end of your turn, please. Unless you have
And
anything
I'm
else you want to
going
do.
Go ahead and move here.
Okay.
Wrath roll. Do I have disadvantage or anything on it?
No.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
16.
16. That's enough. Yeah, you are no longer wrathed right now.
Right.
The chainsaw lady is going to stand up. Kira. I know her name. I remember her name.
Yeah.
And she is going to stumble towards PKF and start swinging wildly. That is a hit. For 6 damage, and then we've got 2 more attempts, but they both miss. So the chainsaw like hits the body armor and kind of like flings PKF back a little bit, so the other ones don't quite manage to hit. The trick shots go next, and once again they are one trick shot ponies.
At the Pink Pony Club.
But it does look like they are going to hit you both this time.
Okay.
So the first one
Oh.
is.
Motorcycle's not charmed anymore because it's beginning my turn.
Okay. Hey, wait a
You
minute.
haven't taken your turn yet.
Well, when I took my turn earlier,
No, you haven't taken your turn
Yeah,
yet.
you
I haven't taken my turn yet.
11
I'm still
damage on the
charmed.
first
I was
one?
thinking of my turn.
Okay.
It was my turn.
Oh boy.
And then 6 damage on the second one.
All right, that puts me unconscious.
Okay. They finally knock you down.
I get knocked down.
But I stay down again.
Everything's gonna keep me
Oh,
down.
sorry.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Yeah. Not break the figurine.
Okay. Then it is Ari's turn.
Now.
He is no longer charged.
Okay.
Yes. And he goes, hey, wait a minute. She's underage. What did I do?
I'm
This is Nicolas Cage, apparently. Why am I not in this movie?
I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on.
You already
Is
made
it-
one gorilla.
it-
Greetings.
This guy's
pun.
swollen up. Is he not breathing anymore, or is he still moving?
He's still moving.
But he has a disadvantage. I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast on this guy.
Okay.
Actually, no. I am going to look over this direction. How far do I need to be? 60 feet. Yeah, I'm within 60 feet. Yes. So I'm gonna come forward a little bit, right there, and then I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on him.
Oh, okay.
Intelligence save of 15.
Ooh.
Or take
Intelligence
2d6
save.
psychic damage.
Failed.
Okay.
Go ahead
So
and do
he
the
doesn't
damage.
sound like he's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
My friend. That is 10
10?
damage. total.
Okay.
And it'll be 1d4 on the next saving throw.
Well, that doesn't matter because you managed to knock him unconscious. Or dead, depending on how you feel about it.
Well, yeah, he's my friend. It smells like campfire, but he's my friend.
It is the motorcyclist's turn. And he has a chance to, like, survey the area. And he shouts and he says, Kira, Liam and Angie are both down, maybe dead. Are we doing this? And Kira kind of, like, growls a little bit and she goes, let's get out of here. And so they are going to start running. Basically, on their turn, the motorcycle guy's going to go first. He's going to race out of there. But they have taken enough losses that they are not looking for a fight anymore. Rage Weaver roars in anger.
Roars and rage.
Yeah, roars in rage. And says, you
Wrathfully.
will not leave. And he's going to Scorching Ray, but he's going to do one specifically against the mask that Kira is wearing. And then one against PKF, one against Alan, and one against Ari. So we'll start with Ari. That is a 13, which hits, I believe.
Hits, yep.
Okay. Take 8 fire
Unconscious.
against Alan. Did that finally turn off? Oh no, it's just queuing up the next one. Alan's 12.
Miss.
PKF is
You're unconscious
also a
too?
miss.
Yeah.
You're unconscious? Yeah. And then against the mask is a miss, so Kira manages to avoid getting consumed by the rage.
Does she notice that she just got shot at?
Yes, but they're all just kind of booking it at this point. So the rage zombies go next, and they're gonna rush for Bigby, but I don't think any of them can get to him.
Well, one can.
One can, sure. Fails though, so the other ones are just gonna double move to get to surround the bee. The zombie. The rollerblader takes the dash action and full on like zips out the door. Bigby can attack of opportunity if you want.
Sure.
but-
Yeah, he's still under my last command, which was attack. So.
Yeah. Well, it was
That's
kill.
only a 9. So,
Yeah. Okay.
well, his last command was sting, but
Buck,
Alright.
give me a death saving throw, please.
That's a 6.
And that is a failure.
These cigars are catching up.
Who knew that 20 years of smoking would be a bad thing?
PKF is going to turn her attention to the Rage Weaver. And she goes, probably should have started with this. Hits him with the first attack for 15 damage. But then misses him with the second. And she kind of glances over her shoulder at you and says, finish the job?
Like as a question? Or
Yeah, like, do you mind, kid? Do you mind finishing the job? You seem like a good shot.
Sure.
Yeah, because everything else is, it literally is your turn next. So.
Okay. Yeah, I will
And you have an
aim.
extra
I'll
action.
aim at the Rage Weaver.
And she goes, a bit lower, towards the chest.
Okay. I don't have it to see that. It's not advantage. 26.
That's enough. He has 5 hit points left, so I'm pretty sure you can just take him out. Yeah. So your arrow, you pull back and you aim towards the chest. You fire it off, and it goes into the suit, out the other side, and there is a black heart with red pulsing lines that comes out with it. And it's far larger than he is. And it's not from
like it took up most of his.
Yeah,
cavity,
it basically
chest
was
cavity?
in the whole cavity. Yeah,
Ugh.
and it slams into the arrow slams
Actually, I
into
wouldn't
the
be like.
wall.
I'd be like, cool.
It's a little crane brain.
And the skeleton drops from its levitation 10 feet up. And
The rage zombies.
the rest of them fade away. You can go ahead and stop that one, Preston. PKF is actually going to rush over to Ari first and medicine check. Basically, you are stabilized. Buck, give me another death saving throw.
Alrighty, let's see. Come on, Buck. 11.
11? Okay, you're good.
that's
Yep.
success.
Basically, she'll come over and she'll stabilize you as well.
Okay.
So you both can come back with 1 hit point. You slowly come to. And she stands up and she goes, this is a nasty mess.
So what happens to the rage guys?
They all just rush. They just rush away.
They all just run away.
Are the rage...
They were all still alive.
oh, no, they drop. They just drop like unconscious. Sorry. Phantom Menace style.
But the rest of the gang leaves.
Yes, the rest of the gang leaves.
I'm gonna go up and first of all make sure Ari's okay. Pat Bigby on be like, good boy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn to PKF and be like, who are you?
She is currently over Liam. She checks his pulse and then stabs an EpiPen into him.
Blue to the sky. Remember, blue to the sky.
And she turns around, stands up, and she says, "You're all good. First of all, everybody okay?
I've got this pounding headache.
A little sore, but yeah.
Buck, you probably need a trip to the hospital."
That's probably a good idea.
Oh, my mom works there.
Sorry.
That's cool. I always like to meet a fan.
Well, I just said that so that we possibly could get in quick.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I will take care of Buck. The two of you go back to SAS and let Bryce know that we will be releasing patients as soon as we can.
Who are you?
It's probably better if you don't know. Bryce likes to keep things separate. Just know that we're on the same side for the most part.
Okay, well, thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Look out for my next tip soon. And that's when it clicks that PKF could stand for.
Pancake Flipper, 1986.
Yep.
Dun, dun.
Pancake Flipper.
There you go.
I've been wanting to meet you for forever, for over a year now.
Well, you better hope you don't see me again because I only come out when things are really bad.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Would you take that back to Bryce? And she points up to the still beating heart.
Yeah.
He will want it.
I think I have some rope in the monster machine.
No.
Okay.
And so the two of
you guys okay?
Hey, kid, keep up the podcast. It's pretty cool. And then
Are you all right in the head? Like, I mean, yes, it is pretty cool, but also like that was a weird thing to say just randomly.
I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if I'm going to see you.
Yeah.
I could die.
I could die. I've been shot multiple times.
Well, come back to. You got to come get your RV. Don't forget.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe I'll see you around.
Okay.
So
Here, Ari, we got to take this. Ooh, grab one of the trash cans.
Trash can.
So we'll grab one of the trash cans and empty it out and just like pull the heart down into it
Yep.
and just drag it out.
yeah, and baby just follows along faithfully.
Yeah, and we'll shove it in the RV and
It's one of the trash cans that has those like donut wheels. So it's like one of the wheels is.
So as you two leave, PKF helps Buck to his feet, does the whole like arm over the shoulder, and she goes, "You know, the Bureau is always looking for good field agents if you're interested. Now that you've seen all this."
That's pretty wild. Could I write about it or?
No, we're a secret organization.
Well, I'll think about it.
Secret organization of
Well,
aliens. Yeah.
don't think too hard. At this point, it's that or
Don't think too
a
hard. You
lot
have a
of gag
concussion.
orders.
All right, I'll take the job.
Good. I'll be.
I'm a field agent, guys.
he calls out after
We're already gone.
So we are going to end tonight with a few quick scenes. Ari gets home. Her mom is doing a lot better. Calls her Ari, is very sympathetic, makes her a full meal. I'm so sorry that I was acting so weird today. Let's sit down and watch your favorite anime.
And I bet
Does she call it an anime, or does she say
Anime or your favorite cartoon?
favorite cartoons?
Yeah. Yep.
She would, before any of that, she'd come and realize because this is the first
She would
time I
say
think she's
animes.
been hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
She'll realize that she's I don't have main character energy.
Yeah.
So then she's probably gonna.
Have you never been hit in any of our
Sniffle.
other games?
I don't think she's ever been hit
Okay.
or hit seriously.
Sasuke definitely does try to comfort you a little bit, but
So she just kind of
yeah.
had a rude awakening.
And by the time you guys got back to SAS, they healed you up just fine. So there's no
They said
Indicating
here's some
scars.
vending machine
Vending machine,
tokens.
yeah.
So you chugged a few potions.
tonics.
Just met some really weird guys
Hey,
at the mall.
I want to be like, hey Bryce,
Had me shook up.
Yeah.
we need to talk about getting some better gear for us.
Yeah.
That was quite rough.
Seems like things are kind of escalating.
Didn't even
I
get
wasn't
to
expecting-
spend my $200.
That.
300.
And he points at the trash can that's kind of gently rumbling from the beat. Yeah. That indicates that things are getting really bad. So.
Yeah, that stinks too. Can
Oh
you
yeah.
put that somewhere.
It's pretty bad. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. You go home and get some rest.
Okay.
And hey, I know I'm kind of cagey sometimes with things and cryptic, but just know that it's always for the greater good. Yeah, you can't stop yourself.
Good.
The greater good.
Okay. Well, man, I hope that one day you feel cool enough to tell us about anything, or even just why you dress like that.
Oh yeah, that's a longer story than that is, and he again points to the heart.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, and that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home.
Yep.
I got a podcast to record.
Okay.
But I will get home.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you.
No, you're good.
But I want to take that book and put write a little note. Hey, Mom, I met this crazy guy that you really like books of. Super weird. In parentheses, super weird. But I got him to sign your book for you. Love, Alan.
Okay.
And then I'll put it on the table or on the countertop.
And go lock yourself in your room for
Yeah.
another recording session.
Yeah.
Which your room has now.
I'll heat up like I'll heat up like a Totino's, like a $1 pizza in
Your room has definitely improved. It's got soundproofing in it now.
I got the panels, the
Yeah.
sticky panels all over the place.
So you're off. It's pretty late into the evening when the door to your house opens up again, and your mom comes walking in. She's wearing just scrubs. She's sort of a shorter, stockier woman. She has brown hair, blue eyes, and she kind of stretches out. You can see that there's a little kink in her neck. You, as in the audience, and she looks over and sees the book and reads the note, and she goes, "He's so sweet, right in the middle of all that, and he thought to even give me an autograph." And she's gonna go put it back into the bookshelf, pat it, and then go to bed. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us this evening. Dallin, thank you for stepping in and being our special guest tonight.
Oh, it was so fun.
One thing they don't tell you about being a cultist: robe hair.
Rope. Yep, it is a thing. It is definitely a thing.
I like the thing from the blood loss. You get back to the thing, and when they're doing the test, you think that it's aliens
I
operating.
think I
on
was
you.
abducted. And I don't remember any of it.
The
Yeah.
hospital.
There's a 50% chance that the Bureau probably just dumped you, and then you woke up and didn't think that any of that.
Just on
actually-
a crazy
One of the nurses,
bender.
all he hears-
The MIB.
Yep.
Send me on my way.
What did you just spray me with? Rum, so no one will believe your story.
Yeah.
The cafeteria was empty. All they had was bananas.
Yeah.
All he hears is take the banana.
But yeah, thank you. It was so nice to have you back.
It's so fun.
We'll try and get you back in again another time. And thank everybody so much for joining us on this very special episode. We hope you have a very spooky Halloween. Technically, by the time you're watching this, it's probably going to be after Halloween because not a lot of people watch it day of. They usually watch it day after.
There we go.
But we really appreciate all your support, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Patreon. Thank you, Syrinscape.
Moo.
Yeah, that was nothing. Have a wonderful time and be safe out there trick-or-treating.
Bye.
Is anybody on our channel? Like, do you think there's anybody that watches the trick? I guess
Yeah,
there
They all
would
have
be, yeah.
kids. Some of them do.
I do. My kids.